Hello and welcome, come one, come all, to the Blitz with AZ and Fitz. Welcome back to all our longtime, loyal fans and viewers. I know there's dozens of you at this point, if
All
that.
six of you, yeah.
Yeah, all half dozen of you. But we have a big show in store. And finally, we have put together a list of topics that we're interested in talking about. It seems like it's been forever since that's been the case. And we've been on a bit of a hiatus, but at least we have content this time. That is important.
Yes, thank God. We put the Madden down for a little bit. The best part about that, and we ended it with me winning the last game. So I'm leaving on a high note. Hopefully, that'll help the Colts roll in the season with some momentum. Because of me, preseason is about to start. So I look forward to seeing some of the rookies. Hopefully, they get to play. So no more. I guess what I see, this is like the last Sunday. Supposedly, this is the last Sunday for the rest of the year of no more football, or football is Sunday. So thank God. We're getting closer and closer to that start week one season, man, and can't wait. We'll finally have content to do every week. Every week we'll be here doing content now. We appreciate when I started with this during this our first off season. We didn't know how to really maneuver, but going forward, I think we'll be better prepared for the next off season.
Yeah. We'll have to take a look and take note of everything that went well and what didn't this offseason. Man, but once we get to preseason, even that'll give us more to talk about than we've had this season. So we can jump right in because we got a list of topics. We can jump right in. First up, we have Tony Romo. I put that first. Tony Romo has gotten himself into a bit of a pickle. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, man. I guess Tony Romo had a little too many drinks. He was pulled over. He did it's all on camera too. They got the body cam footage. They released that. So they pulled him over. They made him do a sobriety test. He was asking about taking his shoes off. It was just like a big ordeal. To me, he didn't seem that drunk, but I'm guessing he's a well seasoned drinker. The way he was just like
He seemed lucid. I mean, I could have a few drinks and seem lucid. I could talk to a cop. I couldn't talk him out of maybe giving me a charge.
Yeah, and I'm not like a heavy drinker like that. I drink like on the weekends. But when I get like a real good buzz, I start slurring my words pretty bad. So if he was like, yeah, I started slurring my words really bad.
I'm not too bad at slurring, I don't think.
I'm really bad. I don't know why. As I get older, my cohesiveness when I drink just goes down the drain. But he didn't seem like I didn't hear no slurring of the words. He seemed very well put together for someone that was drunk. So that gives me the idea that he's probably a well-seasoned drinker, that he probably drinks a lot, and to the point where he can like kind of maintain. He's like a functional alcoholic, pretty much is what we would call it.
Yeah, and who knows if he's truly an alcoholic per se.
Yeah,
I hate throwing that term around so loosely, but he maybe just drank some and thought he could get away with driving, as so many people do all around the world. It happens all the time. But you got caught up, bro. You got caught slipping. Everyone, there's so many people, like I said, when they drink, they think, I'm going right down the road. Or I'm good to drive, nothing's going to happen. And, he didn't get into an accident or kill anybody, injure anybody, thank God. But, man, if you get pulled over and they sense you got some liquor in your breath or you're acting a little off, they're well trained to sense it. Let's be, honest. They'll do their thing. It doesn't really matter who you are. And it seemed to me, I didn't see, I saw a little bit of the footage, saw some clips. Seems to me he probably failed his field sobriety.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, these celebrities, man, they have so much money. Like, you can just get an Uber and just or a Uber or Lyft, do something. Don't drive. Like, for me, like personally, I just take a Lyft or Uber whenever I go out and drink, just because for one, I don't want to risk drinking and driving, and two, man, them DUIs are so expensive.
Oh my God, they can ruin so much for you, as we are seeing right now.
And yes, in this case, Tony Romo is pretty much out of a job right now at the moment. They haven't technically let him go, but he's pretty much sidelined indefinitely. They haven't even given him a return window. And so right now, J.J. Watt is going to take over primetime CBS games. He's taking Tony Romo's spot, and who knows, he might be out for the whole season.
He might be out for good, because there's been a lot of criticism of Romo's commentary how it's declined a great deal since he came onto the scene so hot and laying on all these predictions on us and looked like Nostradamus. Like, damn, if you could read the defense this well. Oh, why didn't you win any Super Bowls, bro? You won what, a playoff game maybe? I don't even remember. But like not much. Yeah. Not many. As we know, the Dallas Cowboys haven't had too much success in that department. But, it felt like, he was Nostradamus as a commentator, and it made the commentary aspect of it so exciting. He almost revolutionized the game a little bit in that respect. Not that anyone can just do that, but
he's kind of like the gold standard for former players going into that side of the field. Commentary.
He slid right in, and it seemed to fit him like a glove. I wasn't like a super big Tony Romo fan, but I'll admit, when he came on as a commentator during the first couple of seasons or so, I was impressed. It was very impressive what he was able to provide commentary wise. But this is a major slip, and he can recover, I think, from this. He can salvage his reputation. He has to put in the work. He made a mistake. But in the meantime, CBS ain't playing. There's plenty of guys that want that job and plenty of people that are good at it.
And they pay well, man. I mean, shit, I think he probably made more doing this than he did playing quarterback.
Absolutely.
Or damn near close. Yeah, they paid him a big bag. I mean, Tom Brady, I think he's getting a big bag for Fox.
Yeah.
Off the name alone, before he even started doing it, he got a big bag.
Yeah.
So a little bit harsh in my opinion to like just sideline him for good. Like if he gets fired from this, he doesn't come back. And I get it. It's kind of like I feel like maybe CBS was kind of looking for this opportunity to get rid of him because, like you said, I have heard the same thing that his commentary kind of took a dip a little bit. So I still think it's a little bit harsh in my opinion to fire him over this. But hey, man.
To me, see, like I don't know if I totally agree because if he was truly the indispensable man, he was so good at his job that they probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
It's just like an NFL team. If Patrick Mahomes got a D-dub or got into some trouble, the Chiefs are going to be just like Sean McVay when he talked about Puka. We're going to put our arm around him, or we're going to work through this, get him whatever help and assistance he needs, get him on the right track. We're going to get him back to it. But, if you're a fringe quarterback kind of guy, they're barely making your starting spot, or maybe you're a backup quarterback, or you're barely just on the roster, your ass getting cut. You can't afford a slip up of this kind. So it really has a lot to do with him slipping a little bit in the commentary game. If that were not the case, he probably keeps his job.
I was gonna say who hosts the Super Bowl next year, and it's gonna be actually ESPN. That's kind of an odd one.
Yeah,
ABC
weird, dude. Are they gonna broadcast on a major now? How's that gonna work?
ABC.
Oh, okay. So
because when they have Monday nights, they show it on
ABC. Yeah, man, that is weird.
But that's a first because usually it's Fox.
Who does ESPN commentary wise?
Shit, who did they bring? Oh, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
Oh, they brought those guys over?
Yeah, from
they
Fox.
Usually do Fox.
Yeah, they bought them out because ESPN had like a really bad commentary team up until once.
Yeah, they've been struggling since Gruden left.
Yeah, since Gruden left, they kind of struggled to kind of replace him. So yeah, they got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman now. I think they had him for like the last 2 years. Or a year.
And Troy's pretty good. People have mixed opinions on Buck, obviously. But Buck, one thing I'll give him credit for is he has a great commentary voice.
He does. Him and Al Michaels. Al Michaels, he kind he kind of slipped up a little bit. He's kind of getting out there in age, so I get it. He's like almost
he's not as enthusiastic about
his
commentary.
He has that voice, but he doesn't have that same energy he used when he was younger. I miss him on NBC. I feel like it's just because he's on fucking Amazon, and it's just like whatever at this point.
Yeah.
Because they got a fucking Kirk Herbstreit, and he's a college. I just think Kirk Herbstreit, I think of college football, but they got him for the Thursday night games on Prime.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Romo, you're going to have to get your act together. And I don't even necessarily mean the drinking or whatever. I don't know what your situation is in that regard. Maybe you are an alcoholic. Maybe this was a one-time thing. You thought you could get away with driving and you fucked up. But when I say get your act together, what I really mean is if you want to land at another network and do this job again in the future, you're gonna have to get back to what worked. You know, you got to put in the work. You can't just slide in at game time and expect to give good commentary. Most of the people that do that job, it's more involved than a lot of people think. You know, they study. Chris Collinsworth goes to the team's practices and studies up, talks to almost everybody.
Yeah.
You know, people shit on Chris. I personally like Chris as a commentator. I think he's...
I do too. I mean, he's been
really well studied
for a
while. He's good at his
too.
job.
Almost 20 years now at this point, because he started right after Madden left, and Madden left in 2009 after that Super Bowl, Steelers and Cardinals. So he's been pretty much, since I've been almost watching football the whole time I've been watching it, he's been commentary for Sunday pretty much.
Yeah, he's such an iconic voice too. And people always joke around the classic meme. Now here's a guy.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, is it Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Very Mahomes-esque.
Yeah. But he's iconic to me, man.
He is. He's very iconic.
Fucking even Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, man. They just been doing it for so long that
those voices, you know, it's almost like comfort food for your ears.
Yeah, exactly. You know? That's why like when Al Michaels left Sunday Night Football, bro, it just like made me a little sad, man, because like you said, it is like comforting. Like, oh, the Sunday night is Al Michaels.
You feel cozy, feeling hearing those voices. They've been a part of your life for so long.
Exactly.
It's like when you watch one of your favorite shows and it ends, like a really good TV show. You almost go through like a grieving period or something where you lose those characters in your life. Like they've been such a big part of your life for X number of years or however, you know. That it's you feel almost like a sense of loss. Yeah, so you have to if you don't want to watch it over again, you lose those characters, or like I said, you could just run it back.
I think Prime might pick up Tony Romo, to be honest. I can see them going if CBS lets Tony Romo go, I can see Prime replacing Kirk Herbstreit for Tony Romo.
Yeah, at this point he's going to have to prove to a network that he still got it though. Somebody may take a chance on him, you know, if he can get back to where it's certainly possible.
Yeah, because Kirk Herbstreit, he's a college dude, man. That's just what he does. Like he does college for everything else, and like on Thursday he just does NFL for a couple hours, and that's it. I think Tony Romo would be a good fit, especially with Al Michaels. Maybe they can both revive their careers again. More Tony Romo. I think Al Michaels has kind of cemented himself already at this point, but Tony Romo, second chance at Amazon Prime, I could see that working.
Yeah, we could see. It'd be a shame for him to lose his entire career over this, but there's more to it than just this situation. So he's gonna have to work his way back up, man, prove himself, just like he would in the NFL. With that, we can move on to our next topic. Next up, we've got Mahomes, and he is back at practice. And I thought I only really put this one in here because I thought you would like it. We weren't sure about his status moving forward, whether he'd be ready for the season. This is a good sign.
Yeah, this is a good sign. I mean, he's been cleared to go 11-on-11 drills without restriction. Shit, I mean, hopefully he can make it like a full, like once the season starts, he's like fully maybe 90-80%, at least 80% healthy to play. And hopefully they've done enough supporting cast wise to there was a clip I saw where he threw a ball at one of the receivers and he dropped it, and they're like, "Oh, great, it's about to begin already." Like the downfall of the Chiefs, because again,
the last year they had a lot of problems with that. Like they just looked out of sync.
So I'm like, oh man, not that I'm Chiefs fan. I know I got the red on and there. That's just a coincidence. But
it always seems to be some coincidence.
I mean, I got at least to help my kid. I got a Diamondbacks hat on. It's just red. But yeah, looking good that he's already back out there practicing. It's speedy recovery. I know it's ACL, and usually I feel like they take a little bit longer to come back from. But hopefully,
medical technology with that has been really getting advanced. Really good. Back in the day, an ACL was like a career ender.
Yeah, career is over.
But now it's like 3 months. Yeah. Like holy,
like fucking Madden back in Madden.
Yeah, those ligament injuries have gotten so much better with the treatment. That's one area, an industry that seems to be growing exponentially, more so than any other. Is the medical field always seems to be getting better and better and better and better, which is great.
Yeah, which is great for the fans, man, because you want to see the stars out there. So that's great that he's already out there, and I mean, I think the NFL is better with him in it. So I'm sure the NFL is probably, rubbing their hands together like, yes, our money cow is back, Mahomes is back. Maybe hopefully they have some team success. I know Kelsey just got married. So hopefully that kind of gets him locked back in the game. Now that he don't have to worry about that anymore, and he can just really focus on football, like really get tunnel vision for football now.
Yeah,
this might be his last season. If not,
he's near the end.
Yeah, he has a lot to do, making up to do for last year. So the Chiefs, man, I feel like they're playing mad, motivated with the chip on their shoulder. Like everybody's kind of in them out now. The dynasty's done. I mean, this is just like with the Patriots when the Patriots couldn't win the Super Bowl for 10 years. Like, they got to the Super Bowl a couple times, but they just couldn't get over that hump anymore.
Well, I'm one of the doubters. The Patriots, I can't remember a season this bad.
Yeah, I mean, they missed the playoffs completely. The Patriots, they didn't win Super Bowl for 10 years, but they're always
right there. Yeah, they were there. It was like AFC Championship or Super Bowl losses. And that was like it. Yeah.
And the only time they did miss the playoffs was when Brady got hurt. So this is,
Yeah, and even then they went like 11-5.
Yeah, that was a crazy year to still miss the playoffs because they had a good season that year.
Yeah, if you have 11 wins and miss the playoffs, like that's like I can't even criticize your record
in the division that year. I think was
probably the Jets. Because in 2009. Oh, it was 2008? Because in 2009 and 2010, the Jets were really good. Oh, it was the Dolphins.
Because 2008 was when they had Brett Favre. Well, they were off to a good start with the Jets when they had Brett Favre, and then
that was an epic collapse.
Yeah. So the Dolphins ended up winning, I guess, best off opponent, or no, because they had beat the Patriots. So I'm guessing that's because they both have the same record, same home record, same away record.
So the Dolphins had a tiebreaker.
That's the year I remember that the Dolphins beat them with the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown.
Oh, that was the Wildcat year. Okay, yeah,
that was a Wildcat year. So they probably that's why they ended up edging them out on the.
It was so weird that Wildcat. It was one of those trends, sort of like the tush push. Where they do it and everyone's like, oh, we could do this too, but no one did it as good as the Dolphins. I mean, there was like a couple
season too. Yeah, and there's only that one season, but it was enough for Madden to go ahead, try to make money off of it, put it in the next Madden.
Yeah,
because Madden's now doing the tush push now. So yeah, but that I mean, this could be the new Patriots dynasty reborn again. I mean, scriptwriters wouldn't have it any other way. You got Brady, Mahomes, ACLs. Missing the playoffs when they go down, come back, look better than ever. But maybe it's the same thing where maybe the Chiefs don't win a Super Bowl for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't see the longevity though, man. I don't see Mahomes playing the same.
I think even if they get there, they're gonna have a tough break with the Rams.
Oh, this year, I don't think this year they're gonna make the Super Bowl. If I'm being honest, I say within 5 years they might get back into a Super Bowl, but not this season.
So you think this is going to be a sort of a break in the dynasty?
Yeah.
You think they're going to be sort of like the Patriots where you had the early dynasty and the late dynasty?
Yeah.
So they have some rebuilding to do?
They have some. The only issue is Andy Reid's old. Mahomes, he plays a little bit more recklessly than Brady, so I don't know how he can keep his body healthy if he, you know, he's more mobile than Brady was, so he takes more hits.
He's a little bit like Aaron Rodgers, where he relies on his legs.
Yeah, that too.
We'll have to see if his legs end up not being the same.
We'll see. Yeah, we could see another Aaron Rodgers situation too if his legs aren't the same.
Yeah,
but he has enough time to at least kind of change the way he plays quarterback. Just be a pocket passer, purely pocket like Brady, and just pick defenses apart that way. But it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
And a lot of dedication. So if he could do that, he can extend his career a little bit longer. But if he tries to play the same way and his legs aren't there, we're going to be looking at another Aaron Rodgers. What happened?
You know, I know maybe a hot take. I don't see him as a pocket passer. He still has room to grow. So if he wants to become a true pocket quarterback,
he's got time.
He has work to do in that department. I don't see him as a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, Drew Brees kind of guy.
No, I don't see him that way either, but he's young enough where he can become that way.
It would be like even Josh Allen, I don't even see totally in that way. As good as he is, I think he leans a lot on his athleticism.
A lot of these new quarterbacks aren't that way, to be honest. I mean, shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a handful. Like, I think Dak, Goff, I guess Burrow. I wouldn't consider Burrow.
Oh, Burrow, yeah. He's probably the one that stands out the most. Dak, I don't think he's that he's not like a Peyton Manning, like pure pocket passer.
I can say, because he's older now. I don't see him scrambling the way he did maybe in his first couple years.
That too. But he's put on some muscle from what I've seen this offseason. So he might be trying to play that way again, or just prevent any injuries.
To me, he's pocket-esque at least.
Pocket-esque, yeah. He's like a Big Ben to me. I don't know. He's like just a big bulky quarterback. Yeah, Big Ben wasn't. He was like a pocket passer for the most part, but he was hard to bring down because
he was pocket-esque. Yeah, he would mostly stay in the pocket, but he would also kind of work through contact.
Scramble a little bit.
Work the pocket a little bit.
He was like a fucking center playing quarterback. That's what it looked like.
That's why we call him Big Ben.
Yeah,
but I hope to see him back. What a shame it would have been, or would be, if first 6 to 10 games were without him. It's just not good for the league.
Yeah,
and I do think even with, people, there are a lot of people that still like the Chargers, especially with their addition at OC. There are a lot of people that believe the Broncos are, still going to be on the come up, and they're going to have an even better year this year. Bo Nix will mature yet another year. He'll get more accustomed to Sean Payton's system, and that defense is obviously elite. But I even with those considerations, I still think this division is winnable. That's just my suspicion.
Yeah, they still have a chance, man. I mean, as long as you got 15 back there under the helm, you always got a chance with Andy Reid. They just got to piece it together. They just got to make a recipe that works for this season. Because I feel like every year they just find a different ways to win. And last year was like the first time where they were just trying different stuff and it just wasn't working at all like how it normally does. And of course, it didn't help that the Broncos were really good last year on defense.
Well, that's the thing. The Chiefs in their dynasty period, let's be honest, they kind of had the Patriots' luxury in the sense that their division sucked.
Yeah.
So they had almost like a given 5 or 6 wins, it felt like. I mean, some of the division teams played them tough. The Broncos would play them tough. Occasionally, the Raiders would play them tough, but they were never a serious threat. So the Chiefs were in the playoffs no matter what, and it gave them an easier road to a higher seed. That may not be the case anymore. I expect the Chargers to be, assuming their line is not in tatters again, but I expect the Chargers to be a little bit better. And I expect the Broncos maybe take a slight step back. I'm not as high on the Broncos as other people are. I think it's possible that they're not like a 13-win team.
Yeah, I can see them. I know at least 10 wins minimum, 10 to 12.
They're definitely capable of making the playoffs. And giving the Chiefs a hard time. So, yeah, Mahomes is going to have his work cut out for him. Good to see him practicing again. They've gotten great at these ligament injuries. Thank God.
Yeah. You think he'll play in the preseason a little bit? Probably not, huh?
No.
Nah, they don't play nobody in the preseason at all.
Like, it seems like almost McVay was a little bit of an innovator in that regard. You just do not play your guys.
At least give him a couple snaps, man. That was like my
The Chiefs
fix.
often do.
Yeah,
the Chiefs would play Mahomes in the preseason, but I just don't know that they're going to do it this time.
Just prevent any injuries.
Yeah,
that was like at least a little bit of a. Like back in the day, they would play the stars for like a couple series.
Yeah, they're like the first series in a couple of games. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, thank God we get some starters in here and, make the game somewhat interesting in the beginning. And then, as
just give you a taste of the regular season and allow the starters to have a little bit of rhythm going into week 1.
Yeah, and now it's just like all fucking reserves and backups that might not even be on the team when the season starts. So
yeah, I think it is smart though, in a sense, not to play them though, because you don't want to give them dog shit plays, but at the same time
that too, because they always.
But you don't want to and you also don't want to reveal your good shit.
Yeah,
so.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Yeah, pretty much.
It's something of a conundrum there.
It's usually not just the rookie. So there's some rookies I'm looking forward to. Hopefully they play the high draft picks. Hopefully they play. See how they do.
And the Rams do have an interesting storyline going into the preseason. Something we'll keep an eye on with Ty Simpson.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be, even if they play Stetson Bennett, it'll be kind of interesting to see how they compare at this stage, because Ty's coming in as a rookie,
playing for a backup to Matt Stafford.
Stetson's been there a few years. He's also a national champion or whatever in college.
Yep.
Played for the Bulldogs. He did really well in college. So, I mean, we'll have to see how that one shakes out. It'll be an interesting storyline. Maybe one of the more interesting ones in the preseason. But yeah. We can go ahead and turn the page here. Next up, we got ESPN's top 10 quarterbacks. Now, it's interesting because it's just not some opinion, talking head writing this column. It's actually taking into account like coaches, GMs, scouts, and analysts or whatever. Is taking their opinion into account and sort of averaging how they see the players. And they did a list for every position. Some of the other position groups are a little less interesting because it's very cut and dry who's kind of better than the other.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ones that you can argue over, like receiver. Would you rather have Jamar Chase, JSN, Puka, that sort of thing? But yeah, the quarterbacks is always going to be the most interesting one. Let's keep it a buck. So we're going to do a little segment briefly here talking about this. So I bring the image up here. And as you could see, we could start at the bottom. At number 10, you got Caleb Williams. Actually, you know what? They did have honorable mentions. Let me just see if I have that pulled up here. Okay, honorable mentions. And I'm surprised some of these guys didn't necessarily make the list. So at honorable mention, you have Sam Darnold, Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, and Jalen Hurts. Man, Jalen Hurts never seems to cut a break. He's always left off of whatever list you want to make. Now, the one that stands out to me among that group that I would personally probably have in my top 10 is Brock Purdy. I don't know if you like any of those guys enough to put them in your top 10.
I would put Brock Purdy in top 10 based on what he's done so far in the league. I mean, you could take him on for Jared Goff, Drake May.
I'm not taking Goff off. I might take off Herbert.
I would say for sure Justin Herbert. I'm surprised he's that fucking high up, to be honest. Oh shit, or even Caleb Williams. I mean, Caleb Williams had a great year last year, but
yeah,
shit. I mean,
people are in love with the potential when it comes to him. He had a good year, but
plays.
Brock Purdy has accomplished a lot in this league. And when he came back from injury, I know he was hurt, but his stats are amazing. Like he plays good.
Since if you think about it, since his rookie year, he's been balling out pretty much.
Yeah.
If he didn't get hurt that NFC Championship game, I could honestly think they would beat the Eagles if he didn't get fucking hurt like in the first couple plays of that game. So,
yeah, man, he beat out Trey Lance immediately.
Yeah,
and he showed the world why. You know,
he's been to the Super Bowl. Like literally, the next year where he's a full-time starter, they go to the Super Bowl. And they were pretty close to damn winning. They took the Chiefs to overtime, and yeah, if he doesn't get hurt last year, I wouldn't be surprised if they were up right there with you guys. I mean, shit, they still made the playoffs. Actually, I mean, yeah, it was an ugly loss, but
yeah, I know, and I think that's maybe ringing in people's minds, kind of stuck in their psyche. That last time you see him, he's looking.
It was a beat down, bro. Yeah, that was rough.
But also, you got to remember that matchup against the Bears. You put Caleb Williams ahead of him, but Brock Purdy was balling, dude.
Yeah,
Bears matchup. Yeah, as much as I hate to give the 49ers love, I hate the 49ers, dude. I got to say, Brock Purdy is good.
He's good, man.
To me.
I know he gets a lot of hate. They say it's the weapons around him, but man, there was other quarterbacks that were under center for the 49ers, and they didn't look as good as Brock Purdy did.
Mm-hmm.
We had Trey Lance. We had who's started before Brock Purdy? Jimmy G. I mean, yeah, Jimmy G went to the Super Bowl, but he didn't look as good as Brock Purdy did. Who else did they have? Because they had like a fucking. I feel like they had a bunch of quarterbacks come and go.
I don't remember. There was
I think it was just Jimmy G and Trey Lance, because they had drafted Trey Lance and then he got hurt, or I think they wanted to sit him or something like that, and then he actually gets hurt. Then they're bringing Jimmy G, and then he gets hurt, and then that's how fucking Brock Purdy got his chance.
Yeah,
but yeah,
and he made the most of it. I'm gonna say, as far as honorable mentions go, I am not in love with. Let's see, on these, I gotta say, like half of them, man. I don't know that I am totally in love with Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield, or Jalen Hurts the way other people are.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels, he had that, again, this is only his third year. His last year was pretty rough. His rookie year was great. Rough. Yeah, so, I mean, that's one great year and one bad year, so it's kind of hard to put him there, but maybe, again, same thing with Caleb Williams, maybe the potential. I don't know.
Yeah, they're in love with the potential. And Jordan Love, I've never been sold on.
Yeah, Jordan Love, man, he's very inconsistent. So it's kind of hard to put him that high. But
I mean, if his defense wasn't as good as it was last year, keeping him in games, there probably would have been a lot of games that
they would have lost.
Yeah, and he would be not looking as pretty as he is right now. And then Baker Mayfield, oh my God, this contract situation with I almost put it in as a topic, to be honest.
Yeah,
he feels disrespected by $50 million offer per year. It's like, give me a break, Baker. You haven't done shit. Let's
be real. I mean,
you've been like middle of the pack.
Yeah. The year before last year, you know, you had a good year. I think they beat the Eagles in the playoffs, and that was pretty much it. And then last year, they off to he was like one of the MVP favorites early in the season. And then after that Rams beat down, it was just like downhill spiral from there at that point. So, yeah, Baker, I feel like he's kind of hit his potential at this point. I think this is the best we're gonna get from Baker is what we see now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we've seen his ceiling, and he is what he is.
Yeah, there's
no so in love with the potential to me with him.
He's almost fucking 10 years in.
He would need like an outstanding roster to make a Super Bowl run.
Yeah, he needs
I don't even know if I would trust him with this Rams roster totally.
I wouldn't give him that. I wouldn't say he's that bad. It's kind of like Jalen Hurts with the Eagles, man. We're gonna see her. I mean, I saw a report yesterday that Hurts hasn't thrown a touchdown in fucking minicamp on the drills. So we'll see.
Sucking Eagles fans.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know there's a lot of decent Eagles fans out there, but man, when it comes to teams fans that are always chirping, always annoying, pissing you off, it's Eagles fans. Or really, I don't have a problem as much with Seahawks fans or Cardinals fans. It's like 49ers up here, and then Eagles are right below them. It's like, bro, you're not even in our division. Jesus.
The Cowboys.
I can't escape you. Even their fans, well, Here's the thing with Cowboys fans. They ain't got
delusional.
shit to talk about. Yeah, they're a little delulu, you know? But they haven't had shit to be happy about. Let's keep it above.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've been.
Yeah, I mean, they could possibly be more annoying. Yeah.
Let them start winning. Last year, they were a little quiet because they were just bad last year defensively. Yeah. But let them start winning again this year, man. They'll be right up there with the fucking Eagles and the 49ers for you. You'll see.
Yeah, if their defense just was like average, average, league average, they could have won. They could have made the playoffs once.
They could have been playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the offense, those receivers, boy, they're right there with the Rams easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could address the top 10. At number 10, you got Caleb. Number 9, you got Jared Goff. Number 8, you got Drake May. 7, you got Justin Herbert. At 6, you got Dak. At 5, you have Lamar. At 4, Burrow. 3, Stafford. 2, Mahomes. And 1, Josh Allen.
And you said this was like execs, all that, players, scouts.
Not players, I don't think. It was like the front office guys and coaches and stuff.
Because I was going to say, man, Lamar was a free agent a couple years ago, and no one bothered to make him any offers. You remember that? We thought he was going to go to Atlanta. We thought he was going to go here or there. But
I don't remember. But did the rate was he unrestricted?
I don't think so. I think he just wanted to leave Baltimore because he wasn't getting his contract, and no one like made an attempt to trade for him. Nothing. So I'm surprised they have him this high up. I think highly Lamar. So I expect him to have a great year this year.
I'm willing to give Patrick Mahomes a little bit of the benefit of the doubt and say it was a bad year
last year.
But Burrow and Lamar are both, I think, going to have to remind me a little bit why they're top 5 quarterbacks this year. I'm not saying they don't belong in the top 5.
They both missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Burrow's missed the playoffs like 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And he has
getting hurt too.
Yeah, I would say he has to stay healthy. That's his biggest issue.
Burrow and Lamar have to remind me why we think of them in this frame. Otherwise, I'm happy to move Jared Goff up. and Brock Purdy.
Shit. How do you feel about Stafford being? I mean, he just literally came off an MVP season. They got him.
I think you got to swap. I think you got to swap him and Mahomes.
Yeah, I would say Mahomes.
Even Stafford deserves to be 2. I understand why you would put Allen. Now, I personally would say Stafford and won MVP should be number 1, but I get why you would have Allen at number 1. He has tons of value. I mean, he could do a lot of things on the football field, and he's way younger. Stafford is more limited athletically. He doesn't quite have the playmaking ability. I do think he's a better
pure quarterback.
Yeah, like a pure classic quarterback. Because I was watching some highlights, both these guys, and the way they played last year. And God, Stafford just so good reading defenses and finding the open guy. Like not much really gets past him, but Josh Allen makes up for a lot of ground with regard to what he can do off script. When he absolutely needs to make a play, he has a little bit more in the tank than Stafford. Stafford, if he reads the field and no one's open, there's not a shitload he can do about that.
Yeah, just take the sack pretty much.
Well, throw it away, throw it in the dirt.
I agree, though. I think that Stafford should at least minimum be 2, if not 1. He did win MVP last year. I mean, he pretty much was like in fucking pure, like almost like in a whole different level the way he was playing last year. So I feel like he should have. I mean, he did win MVP. He was the best player in the NFL last year, pretty much. Yeah, you can make a case Josh Allen does a lot for his team overall because he don't have the same weapons or coach as Matt Stafford does. But man, I don't know. Matt Stafford was balling out like crazy last year, and he played in a really tough division.
Oh yeah. And he's like the only quarterback in the league that, while there are some other pocket passers, he's like the only one to me that reminds you of that Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady
quarterback player.
That like field general that just he's totally aware of everything and total command, knows the offense, knows what the defense is doing. He's one of those. And he's fun to watch. Man, Rams games are always fun to watch. Like there's so many edge of your seat games with them.
It's fun when they're winning, right? And then when they're losing, you're like, this team is fucking shit. We fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way, usually their losses are extremely exciting too. Like
they were last year.
Very
they were
few
very
games.
Excited last year.
There's like maybe a couple of games, that were just bad. Maybe like the Bucks game.
Yeah.
That Atlanta game, we were just totally off.
Yeah, it looked like you guys didn't show up for that game, that Atlanta game. But
we
for the most part, the games were very entertaining. Like the 49er, what was it? No, the Seahawks game, Thursday night Seahawks game, where the 2-point conversion.
Oh, that was the best game of the season.
That was probably epic. The best game of the season. Yeah. They were. You guys were up like 14, and Seahawks came back. Man, it was a great game.
Mm-hmm. The fucking Bears game. We were up 16. They needed 2-point conversions,
and they got them.
Yeah, well, one of
them. The Bears playoffs game.
Oh, that was crazy.
That ending. Oh man, that's probably that was like one of the craziest endings I've ever seen, or not technically ending, but end of regulation play. Yeah, that's what. There's a reason why you guys have the most primetime games between you guys. And I forgot who the other team was. I think it was the Bills. Yeah, the Bills. So,
to be expected. Yeah. It's for me coming off last season. Allen and Stafford are 1 and 2. I understand. Like I said, I'll give a little bit of benefit of doubt to Mahomes. I understand why people still love him, and I say he's number 3.
But he played so bad last year. I mean, it's harder to like overlook. I know I'm known as a Mahomes fan and Glazer, whatever, but he played bad last year, man. When he was healthy, they were still bad. They were shit pretty much.
And his team did have something to do with it too.
Yeah, but still, you still got to uplift it. When you're that guy, Brady, Manning, you uplift that team. You make them better.
And that's what we're used to seeing from him. It just didn't happen last year.
It just like I said, they always found ways to win. Last year they tried different things. Nothing was working for them last year.
Yeah.
So for Mahomes to be that high is kind of crazy over Stafford's MVP year. I feel that's a little disrespectful to Stafford, in my opinion, but it's not my list. It's ESPN's list.
Yeah, Patrick is certainly younger and has more football ahead of him too, so that could be a part of the equation. People always seem to take that into account. It's hard to take age out of it totally,
But the most disrespectful thing in the list is still Justin Herbert being top 10, bro. That's just crazy. The way he went out last year in the play, every year is just like a collapse. For him to be ahead of fucking Drake May, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, I guess
you could kind of take it or leave it on the top 10,
Yeah, but Justin Herbert being ahead of Drake May and Jared Goff is kind of crazy. Even being in the top 10 is kind of crazy. Like you said, I'd rather put Brock Purdy over. Like, for Brock Purdy, who's been in the championship games, Super Bowls, for him to not even be in the top 10, but Justin Herbert, who hasn't even won a playoff game, it's kind of disrespectful, bro. Again, they're glazing the physical traits. They're overlooking the mental aspect of Justin Herbert, which is probably his biggest weakness, is his intangibles.
Well, a lot of people say he's going to be like the next Stafford, where his team was holding him back and he just needs a new team.
I mean, he has a great team, man. I don't understand what more they want.
Because he has John Harbaugh. This year he's going to have Mike McDaniel.
Arnold. Yeah. Or McDaniels.
I always get him in the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Dolphins coach, goddammit.
Yeah,
the former Dolphins coach.
Why do they have 2 Mike McDonalds or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to have him. So the offense should be
potential. If he did it with Tua, imagine what he could do with. Yeah, this is all speculation. She said, he said type shit. So until he actually plays next year and he does well and impresses us and everyone that watches him, because again, that's his biggest gripe is he just doesn't have that dog in him, the intangibles, the grit, the fire in him. So we'll see. I just think that's crazy, but it's not my list again. Dak Prescott. Yeah, man. He's
I don't know if I would have Dak as high as they do, though. I understand top 10. I don't know if I'd put him at 6. Like, man, he's just outside those top 5. Like, the gap to me, there's a gap between the top 5 and 6, assuming that Burrow and Lamar can return to what we think they are.
MVP type forms. Yeah, man, Dak, I mean, he's got the tenureship. I mean, he played pretty well. Was it last? What was it? Well, no, the year before last year when he was like in MVP runnings.
Yeah, for a minute.
It's just because like you said, if he had an average defense, they probably would have won the playoffs last year, made the playoffs. So I mean, he's just got that resume, man. I mean, he doesn't have the playoff success, but he does have that regular season success where they're always finding ways to win. He plays well enough to get paid. I think he's coming up on another contract year too, so I feel like every year is goddamn contract year for Dak Prescott, man. I feel like I've seen this man get paid like 10 times already.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so weird.
He's always talking about it.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I just feel like he just last season he got fucking contract, but I guess it's coming up again. So I don't know what's going on with the Cowboys, and I don't know if they do like 2-year contracts or some shit. But yeah. Like another contract year for Dak coming up. Yeah, I think I don't see him.
It's like they restructure that shit every year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not totally convinced. I would rather have Dak than Goff, Purdy, or Drake. I'm not sure.
I could give you that because they both have playoff success. Those quarterbacks. Actually, Drake. I gotta see more from Drake May, to be honest.
Well, we do, but based on what we saw last year, if he is like that again, you would not take him over Dak.
Yeah. But he's got to prove it, though. I mean,
you would not take Dak over him.
I know what you meant. But like with Brock Purdy, like his rookie year, we had speculation. Like when they got to the championship game, was it a one-hit wonder? Well, guess what he does? He does the same thing next year and goes all the way to the Super Bowl this time. So Drake May, was he a one-hit wonder? We'll have to see this upcoming year if he has more playoff success and maybe gets to the championship game at least, or if he makes the Super Bowl again, that's great. But I'm still not fully sold that he's better than Dak Prescott, Drake. Man,
I get it, but at the same time, if he has another 13, 14 win season, Jesus. I mean, how many times has Dak done that?
If he does that again, I'm like, all right, well.
Even if he doesn't win in the tournament and go to the Super Bowl, that's still pretty fucking good.
If they have another high winning season, he plays well, is in the MVP runnings again, I'll tip my hat off to him, and
I mean, just winning the division with Josh Allen in it is like, okay, we consider that guy the fucking best.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's a hell of a notch in your belt.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Well, we'll see how he does because I forgot the Mike Vrabel situation. That might fuck up the team. Maybe Mike Vrabel won't be hands-on with the team because he's got this drama at home going on, so that might play into the team's success.
He is. I mean, he's kind of avoided the spotlight recently. Maybe the guys.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah,
they are professionals. They can
compartmentalize.
I compartmentalize this drama and hopefully.
I mean, he did that. Affect him. He had a whole other relationship. He
compartmentalized his side piece.
Yeah. So I'm sure he'll probably figure it out. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, there's some things I would change in the list. You as well. So I'm curious to see, and if anyone agrees with this list, if they think it's a good list.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people like on Twitter and shit posting their own lists, and
yeah.
I mean, there's some quarterbacks I like more than others for sure. When I say I think Jared Goff is, like that, and some people like Jared Goff, like. Bro, I mean, he's accomplished some things.
He brought the Lions back to life.
He brought the Rams really back to life too. I mean,
that too. Yeah, he made them relevant again.
Yeah,
got him to the Super Bowl. He almost got the Lions to the Super Bowl, except for fucking Dan Campbell doing some bonehead plays and not taking field goals. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, he's done a lot, man. Jared Goff, he's revitalized his career.
Yeah, he is. He's been around, man. He's a veteran. All right, well, we can move on to our next topic. And I left this one on here primarily for you because I know you had an interest in this one. We've got Diego Pavia cut by the Ravens.
I mean, at least they gave him a chance, I guess. There goes I think that's pretty much the only Mexican quarterback that was because Fernando Mendoza is Cuban, so he's not. I mean, I guess he's Hispanic. So he counts for something. He counts for that. But as far as Mexicans go, Diego Pavia was it, and Short King let us down, man. I don't know. Maybe it was just. I think of that picture we showed of him and Lamar next to each other. Yeah, the big height difference. It's hard to make it, man. Like
it is.
it's like kind of like you're training your whole life to make the NBA, and then you got all the skills, and then you end up being like 5'7".
Yeah.
And you just
those guys in the NBA, they're born to be 7 foot, and if they didn't have that, what would they have? Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, man, it's tough. You can only do so much with your genetics, man, until they get like leg BBLs for men, for high BBLs or something, enhancements.
Yeah.
There's not much
like
you could do.
Stretch shin bones or something.
Yeah. But
I've seen people, dudes that have had like shin bone extension.
I've seen that too. Yeah, it's like
but
crazy
you can't,
recovery.
as an athlete, I'm sure you can't fucking
That's
do
part.
that.
Yeah, I think of that. I don't know if you see South Park, but that one episode where Cartman had like leg extensions, and then he was playing basketball. His fucking legs, he jumps up and lands. His legs just snap in half, and he falls.
Like you're standing on stilts.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
But Diego Pavia, I think honestly, it's probably it for him.
Yeah, it is. It's
time to hit up the what was it? The UFL, XFL, whatever.
That's what people are saying. Do a stint in the UFL and then
UFL, and hopefully you get some good highlights and might get you a backup job somewhere, maybe the fucking Browns.
Yeah, but he also has maturity issues, question marks, let's say.
Yeah, that too. That doesn't help. That probably played a role, maybe.
Yeah, I think it probably did. It made him real easy to cut, let's say. But yeah, I put this topic on here for you. Don't want to spend too much time on it. It's not super relevant, but I know you had your hopes pinned on him to really make it in this league because he represents.
Give me, I might as well go out there and give it a shot. Fuck it, man.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, for the sake of diversity, we have to have a Mexican quarterback.
Yeah, we gotta get a DEI quarterback higher.
Yeah, exactly. DEI at quarterback. All right, we can keep it moving. Let's see, next up, we've got Kyle Shanahan. Got into a car accident. Now, I actually don't know a whole lot about this, to be honest. I kind of heard about it in passing. But they had apparently the 49ers had kept real quiet about this. They did not
it was
share
under the table, like hush, hush.
Real under the radar. And apparently it was pretty fucking bad.
Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, a concussion, a broken nose, 3 broken ribs, a broken left hand.
I mean, my God, that's a lot.
Yeah, and facial lacerations, which require 40 stitches.
Oh my God,
ESPN.
40? That's a shitload.
And I seen the interview where he talked about it. He said he was like, he dropped his phone and went to go, reach for it, and he took his eye off the wheel for like 2 seconds, and within those 2 seconds, he got into an accident. He hit somebody. He was at fault. He admitted to being at fault. And yeah, I mean, I've been in accidents before, like one at fault, one not at fault. And you got to be going pretty fast to do damage like that to yourself.
Yeah.
Each accident, thank Lord I came out unscathed. Nope. All I had was like a little fender bender, like a little dent on my bumper, and that was pretty much it. But for him to come out like fucking Mr. Glass with broken bones everywhere and stitches and all this shit, he had to be going pretty fast. And I don't know if he sideswiped the girl or if hit her from behind. But
this almost seems like he rear-ended them at like full speed.
Yeah, like
that's a shitload of injury.
I'm trying to see if there's like.
I mean, like I've dropped my phone in the car before. I'd be like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be swimming it out, like, keeping my eye out there, because you never know when somebody's going to slam on the brakes in front of you.
That too. Yeah.
Also, I don't ride people's ass. Pause.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't like to do that. It makes me fucking
anxious,
existentially, anxious when other people are like riding. Oh, dude, especially on the highway at high speed.
Yeah, you never know when they might slow down.
I always drive under the assumption the person in front of me is just going to slam on the brakes at any moment, like just all the way.
I keep at least 30 feet behind. No,
I don't know how many feet I keep, but as much as
for a car to get between us. Yeah, I was like, a car gets between
I usually even let more than that because, there's just no reason to
be that close to someone. Yeah,
really, it's not. Just go. Go around them if
I can't find no pictures of the accident, so this is very hush hush.
Yeah, me neither. I can't see anything either.
The police ain't gonna release the body cam footage either. Yeah, because TMZ can't get, if TMZ can't get the footage, then no one could get the footage. They just posted right now.
Yeah.
Police not releasing body cam footage. So yeah, I don't know. It's I don't say he's lying. I don't know, man. It don't make sense. Like
I know there's a little bit of a conspiracy about this, and that's why I put it on. I heard it in passing, and the reason they kept this hush hush as much as they have is for gambling purposes. They don't want the line for the Rams 49ers season opener to move very much.
That is, I mean, gambling is like so out of control, man. It's like, I mean, I partake in it sometimes, but it's just like I feel like it's controlling the sports at this point. Like there's just so much into it. It goes into these gambling, the fucking FanDuel, Bet365. It's just like,
and maybe there's some
injuries.
There's some degree of the NFL not wanting to kill the hype for that game in Australia.
Yeah.
These are the kind of conspiracies being thrown around. Like, why do we know so little about this? This is clearly a really bad thing. I'm assuming Kyle Shanahan will be ready to go for the season. I mean, just coach, not a player. But, I mean, this has to have taken him out of practice for a while, right?
I would assume so. I mean, it says he was going 20 miles an hour, but I don't know.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, there's no way. You're going 20 miles an hour, you do that much damage to yourself. The coach passed around his phone to show phase in aftermath of the 20-mile-per-hour wreck. I don't know, man. 20 miles per hour. Humans run faster than that shit. And I mean, for him to come out that injured from a 20-mile-per-hour accident,
yeah, it seems crazy, man.
Yeah, that would be like injuries like that would be like from a fucking
highway accident,
high-speed accident. Yeah, either you're trying to run the light and another car's going through in the intersection. Yeah, T-bones. But for you to just be, so if he dropped his phone, that means yeah, you're right. He had to rear end her. But if you're going 20 miles an hour, you don't do that unless he's just a very, 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 very fragile man, low on iron and shit, and just gets bruised and injured, cut easily. But yeah,
that was crazy, dude.
It's kind of crazy. He sustained those injuries from that kind of accident. It's happened July 14th. The other driver was not that hurt at all. They didn't require hospitalization, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. That's unless he drives around with fucking blades on his car and it just as soon as he crashed, he like cut himself open. But it's just weird for him to come out that injured from a 20-mile-per-hour accident.
Yeah, very strange. And it's just all around very odd situation. And it's somewhat, by extension, sort of involves the Rams, especially in the Week 1 matchup. And there's some conspiracies being thrown around about it. Which kind of segues to my next topic. And I have heard this being thrown around a lot, more than should honestly be justified. And that is Joe Burrow going to the Rams. After Stafford hangs it up, Joe Burrow. Why do I hear about this so often? It's not just from like random Rams fans on Twitter either. I hear about this a lot. And it almost feels as though the media is priming us for this to happen. That's just my conspiratorial take. The media is priming us for Joe Burrow to go to the Rams in the post-Stafford era. And, man, I'm going to tell you straight up, if that happens, people are going to start to hate us.
I can see that. I mean, I'll probably start hating you guys too. I mean, Dan, you can't get all the good players. Keep getting. I mean, you guys got good players already. You guys keep getting more good players, free agency and stuff like that. I haven't heard much about this.
It's rumblings here and there. I hear rumblings about this.
You guys just
what's going to happen into the post-Stafford era. Yeah, and that's what's so strange about it is I hear people in the media talking about, a possible link of Joe Burrow wanting to go to the Rams if things don't work out in Cincinnati.
I can see Joe Burrow wanting to go to the Rams. Why shit? I would want to go to the Rams too if I was a free agent quarterback with Sean McVay. They try to get players, so that's a friend organization that tries to get the best players. They don't mind spending some money. So if you're a free agent, why wouldn't you? And you're living in LA, why wouldn't you want to go to the Rams and play for an organization that's been successful this decade like they have?
So, well, on top of that, there's a lot of people sort of having difficult time making sense of the Ty Simpson pick. And if it were the case where when Stafford hangs it up, they trades Ty Simpson and a handful of picks to get Joe Burrow, like it almost makes me want like it's just so weird, dude. If that happens, people are gonna fucking hate us. They're gonna think it's rigged, and just it's already. How do I say this? Most fans of teams dream for times like this for their favorite team. But if this happens, it almost feels like, yes, this is a conspiracy. That the NFL, the powers that be, someone somewhere wants this team to be a marquee team. And if that's the case, people are going to fucking hate this team. And it'll be hard to for anyone that are a fan of the Rams to justify their fandom. It's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, yeah, I'm a Rams fan. And people, like, all right.
Yeah.
A fucking Rams fan.
I've been a Rams fan since 2027 when we got Joe Burrow.
Okay, fucking Rams fan. Yeah, they just get everybody.
You guys would be like the Patriots almost. Hated team. Yeah. Successful team. They just keep getting better and better.
But the Patriots didn't seem to be able to secure and lock up as many players.
They just kept winning. That was their problem. They just, no matter who they got, they just won.
Yeah, and Kansas City did too. But the Rams, they go all in, unlike maybe we've ever seen. And their ability to acquire players reminds me of the Lakers a lot.
Yeah, I mean, same city. I mean, it's. I mean, I feel like a big part of it is the city aspect. I mean, if you guys were in St. Louis, you think you would be getting all these free agents? Probably not. Everyone wants to live in LA, man. It's Hollywood, stars, nice houses, nice weather, a lot of off the field opportunities to make money. So I don't blame them for wanting to go stay like that, where you could do a lot. So yeah, I mean, if he somehow, I don't see it happening. Me personally, I don't see Burrow leave. I don't see the Bengals letting Burrow go unless Burrow's just so upset with the organization, because he's shown already signs.
If he gets repeatedly hurt,
if he gets repeatedly hurt,
or just can't get the job done,
because he's been throwing little pop shots at the Bengals already, saying like, we got to get better.
And the football has to stay fun for me and shit like that.
Yeah,
and then I hear rumblings about how if he leaves, Rams would probably be interested, with Matt Stafford hanging it up. Like, fuck, dude. It feels like you're just priming us for this to happen. And if this does happen, people are going to fucking hate us.
And you're going to be the happiest man in the world.
I mean, yeah, but it would start to feel like, like I said, it would hard to be justify my fandom anymore. You know what I mean? It'd be one of those situations where...
But at least we have proof. I mean, we got this podcast as proof that you've been a fan before Burrow came to the Rams. Like, you've been a diehard fan. Like, if we just started the Blitz right after fucking Joe Burrow joins the Rams, it would look a little suspicious. Like, are you really a Rams fan, or is this...
Well, I mean, I do have memorabilia that's ancient. I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah.
This is ancient.
Old.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, even this is from 2018.
Last decade. So, I mean, you probably get a lot of hate. You probably get a lot of new fans. And then the only thing would be, a lot of people would be preying on your downfall. Like the same way people prey on Cowboys' downfall. Like I personally, or the Patriots or the Chiefs' downfalls. A lot of people are going to be preying on your down. Right now, I feel like no one really preys on around downfalls because they're not a very dislikable team. You don't like, I fucking hate the Rams. Like, everybody hated the Patriots. Why? Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, rub people the wrong way. Everybody hated the Chiefs. Why? Mahomes cries to the refs. Kelsey's a douchebag. And the Rams, you guys are good, and no one says nothing bad about you guys. Stafford's likable guy. Maybe now with Puka, maybe, bites people and shit, has a drinking problem. He's out of control, loose cannon. But So
I
far,
mean,
I
not
haven't heard
many people actually actively dislike Puka,
dislike you
though.
guys. Yeah, I would say the Rams in general. So you haven't had that target put on you guys like the Cowboys, the
I'm just
Chiefs.
concerned about a scenario where it feels like the Rams are playing a different game than everybody else, where it feels like no one else has a chance to get the sort of advantage.
Players.
Yeah, they're at an advantage, and everyone else has to.
I mean, shit, the Chargers are in LA, but the only problem with the Chargers is they're just seen. It feels
As
like
a little bro.
Yeah, I would say the stepchild of LA teams.
That's
Because
sort of
you
like
think
the
of LA,
Clippers.
the Rams. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
the Clippers. That's
Yeah,
a
the
perfect
Clippers
example.
are in LA, but nobody really wants to go to the fucking Clippers like that.
Yeah, so you want to go to the Lakers, you want to go to LA football, you want to go to the Rams. So
you want to, if you play baseball, you'd probably rather go to the Dodgers than the Angels.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. I don't see it happening. I think
I know this is. We're jumping the gun a little bit.
It's like a wet dream for you and as a Rams fans in general, like going from Stafford to Joe Burrow. Come on, man. That's not fair.
Just curious. Like, this isn't me saying it though.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have sources to pull up right now, but I'm telling you, I've heard this for like the past year and a half, maybe. Is that like why? Like why? This is just out of nowhere. Like, why would people even be thinking this? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it almost feels like that's why it made me feel like they're priming us. They're priming us for this possibility so that when it happens, it doesn't seem ridiculous, but this would be ridiculous. It would be unreasonable. People would start to have conspiracies. If honestly, this actually came to, people would start to feel like the league is rigged.
You know what this would be like? This would be like when Luka went to the Lakers.
Yeah, it's exactly what it would be like.
It would be like when Luka went to the Lakers, no one saw it coming, and somehow the Lakers got another great player. This would be the same exact thing for you guys.
It would be exactly that, and people would start to call into question the integrity of the league. Whether, like, there has to be some backdoor dealing, other ulterior motives going on to make something like that possible. Yeah, it would really damage the image of the Rams. In terms of, like, you want to talk about a hated team. If people get the sense that you're getting unfair favoritism, yeah, that's a quick way to be hated.
But now, if Joe Burrow becomes a free agent, let's say, he don't want to re-sign with the Bengals, and he gets a free will to go wherever he wants to go, and he goes with you guys. I mean, you can't blame the Rams for that, man. That's
you like can, but it would still be, first of all, a little bit crazy that people were calling this several years in advance, and B, also kind of like, damn, man, like, there are tons of fans of other teams that would love a shot to get him, but the Rams, they come along and they just say, hey, Sean McVay, LA, blah, 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 Super Bowl wins are, Puka, like, come on, dude. People would, I think, would start to be very annoyed by that.
Yeah, but I feel like you wouldn't get that's like when Peyton Manning went to the Broncos. I don't remember Broncos getting hated on because
Broncos don't get everybody though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's also true because the Broncos I don't even think they were a playoff team when he joined them. I was surprised he went to the Broncos, but there was rumbles.
There were better teams theoretically that he could have gone to at that point.
Yeah, because he went to the Cardinals, the Broncos. Shit, he even went to the Titans because he went to school in Tennessee. Peyton Manning, and then he ended up going with the Broncos for some reason.
Yeah.
But as you see why, once he played there, you see why he went there.
Mm-hmm.
Played well. But yeah, that's also true. You guys do just get a lot of players. Well, the Broncos at the time weren't getting really much. But
yeah,
I guess we'll see. I don't see it happening. I don't know where this theories are coming from the rumblings.
I know it feels like putting the cart before the horse here, but
I mean, it would make sense. Sean McVay, Joe Burrow. I mean, if Joe Burrow was a free agent, he probably would want to play for Sean McVay, quarterback or a coach that he knows has success and being a great play caller.
Like, how does it feel as a Colts fan that, like, if any good player ever comes available, that their chances, like, the chances are that the Rams would scoop him up long before you could get him?
I mean, it kind of sucks, man.
Like, you have to build a team from like grassroots, from no names.
We have to build some clubs, some strip clubs in our city, and get some Hollywood A-list actors in our city, and get an outside limelight going on in our city just to get. I say our city like I live in Indianapolis, but you know what I mean. Like you want to make the city enticing to want to be in, and LA, you know, it's LA, Hollywood, celebrities. You know, they got. I don't know what else they got in Hollywood. I've never been
beautiful
over there.
Stadium.
Beautiful, you know, nice weather.
They're willing to pay players pretty well.
Pay you, and like for us, me as a Colts fan, we don't got like what do we have? We got fucking Peyton Manning statue. We got a
you have statue of Peyton.
We got Peyton Manning, man. The house that Peyton built. Come on,
man. Literally, that's it. Peyton Manning statue.
You want your own statue? You play well, you'll get your own statue. But we don't really got much, man. We got peanuts and the Peyton Manning statue. Like, what more do you want from? You want 5% of the team ownership? Please just play for us.
Yeah,
please.
You aren't lying. That is pretty much the identity of the Colts.
Yeah,
is that
man,
Peyton Manning once played here.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Luck quit on us.
Yeah, nobody thinks about Andrew Luck when they go to the Colts, though. They're thinking about Peyton.
Yeah, but I mean, what was it? Yeah, it's just legacy-wise, we had one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time play for our team.
Yes,
you can build your own legacy here, and maybe you could be better. You could be the next Peyton Manning for us. Other than that, we don't really got much else going on. I mean, we got a girl owner. She wears a headset sometimes. She's hands-on. But other than that, that's all we got, man. I mean, we got a closed dome.
I wonder, you know, speaking of her, I always wonder, like, what she was like when the Colts sort of declined. Because she's apparently very involved.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what the conversations were internally with her when the Colts went down the shitter.
I think I fucked up, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Because when you start the season, like, I don't know, what were you guys, like 8-1 or something crazy?
8-2, something
8-2,
crazy.
yeah.
Looking like a top contender.
She has to be feeling great. And then you guys finish like 8-9 or whatever it was. 9-8. Holy.
Yeah,
I bet, like, at that point, your expectations are sky high, and man, you just fell off a cliff. Yeah, I bet she was pissed.
This coaching shit's not too bad. I could do this coaching shit myself. And then we start losing every game.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh shit, what happened?"
I'm not a bad. Look at me. I'm a good owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That had to make her feel, I don't know, some type of way. That.
Oh man, no playoffs again. She should know, man. Colts, we're a well-run franchise for the most part. I don't even know, because for the most part, we had Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning taking us to playoffs. Since they retired, it's been kind of dark and gloomy. This might just be, the end of a somewhat dynasty that we had. Somewhat. One Super Bowl, one loss.
Your one Super Bowl dynasty.
But yeah, it's like, but yeah, you make a good point, man. It's hard for like a fucking, what's another team that no one wants to go play for because they're in the bad area? Minnesota. You don't want to play in the fucking place where it's always cold. You get sunlight like once a year.
I don't know. I was thinking more like Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. How many players want to go to the Titans?
Yeah. The owner sucks. Team sucks. There's no.
They will get a new stadium soon, but
there's no historic franchise.
Jags. The Jags. Do people really want to go play in Jacksonville?
Don't know. I feel like if you're going to play in Florida, you want to play for the Dolphins. You want to go to live in Miami. I mean, no one wanted to play for the Bucs except for Brady, but Brady saw the vision. They had great weapons. But other than that, when you want to go to play in Florida, you probably want to go play in Miami. At least I would. I want to live in Miami. BBLs everywhere. Cuban BBL women out there. A lot of models. Yeah. Butt cheeks hanging out. Yeah. I'll play in Miami for vet minimum. Year 2.
I mean, Miami would be a good spot, especially as an NFL player, Yeah. I mean, like, Miami is notoriously like a very shallow and sort of superficial.
It is.
It's a little bit of a different world
Central.
out there.
Yeah, plastic surgery Central. Yeah, I mean, so is LA, goddammit. LA is very plastic surgery.
Yeah, it is, but I feel like Miami specifically has a reputation for being like very shallow.
Because you got the beach there, girls walking around, G-string, little thin line of string between their ass crack.
And everybody's seen those Fresh and Fit clips of Miami girls that just like, God, it's tough to watch.
That's wrong, but no one's home. Yeah,
I mean, I don't like those guys, but at the same time, like, man, some of those girls, man, you just give them fucking bad reputation. There There are many in Missouri in my world that even behave remotely like that.
Yeah, I mean, on top of that, they go to the show knowing they're gonna get degraded and made fun of, and they still willingly go on there. So,
yeah, that's some clout chasing bullshit, man.
Yeah,
that's what it kind of. You know what it kind of reminds me of is that financial audit show, Caleb Hammer. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh my god, it's awful, dude. Like, who would want to go on that? It's degrading as hell.
I would say another team that, even though they're not technically good, but shit, they're living in enticing city would be the fucking the Raiders, because you're in Vegas.
Oh, very enticing. Yeah, certainly, and the stadium's nice too.
And the stadium's nice. I mean, the team fucking sucks.
Yeah,
sorry, Raiders fans, but you live in Vegas, so
yeah, Vegas, baby.
Get your ass kicked during the day at work, but then go gamble your night away.
I mean, you don't even have to gamble. Just going to the casinos and walking the strip would be fun as fuck.
Yeah. But another team that probably would have a hard time getting players would be the fucking Browns, man.
Oh yeah, Cleveland is definitely one on that list.
Part of one of the top three.
Yeah.
Least want to play for teams.
I mean, if it weren't for Josh Allen, I would put Buffalo on there too. Honestly.
Yeah, Buffalo actually came up on the list of undesirable locations, and the Cardinals.
The Cardinals are on the list?
They're the lowest ranked by the players based on the organization, based on work conditions, like the food quality, the equipment quality.
Damn.
And plus, it's fucking hot out here, bro.
It is hot, but I don't think of Phoenix as like an undesirable place to live.
It's not that bad. It's just the summers are so bad. It is 100 degrees right now still, and it's 9 o'clock.
I don't know. Something about the desert, though, I just find alluring, you know?
Maybe I mean, Phoenix has grown. There's I'm not gonna say there's skyscrapers, but there's some tall buildings, a lot of nightlife going on in downtown Phoenix. I was there last weekend. There's a lot of little bars and clubs you can get into, hotels. So there's a nightlife in Arizona, Phoenix, but it's just so damn hot to be out there, man. I was sweating my ass off just waiting to get into the bar. Like literally drenched in sweat, my forehead.
That's
just
crazy.
waiting for
at
10
night.
Minutes. At 10 o'clock at night.
Holy.
Yeah, right now it's probably like, I know right now it's still over 100 degrees.
Damn.
I don't know exactly what, but it was like 114 today.
Ooh. I mean, it's been really hot here lately too, but it just cooled off after a rain a couple days ago. But yeah, it was like, but our problem is humidity, of course, too.
Oh yeah.
So we had like 98 degree weather, but also like 60% humidity. Ooh. So it was miserable. But
that's musty weather. Yeah.
Yeah. That's our big issue. However, 114 degrees is
114 degrees. Yeah. You throw an egg on the sidewalk and start cooking the egg or
like pancakes. Your skin better not touch that pavement.
No.
Like you'll melt on it.
Just walking when I go to the grocery store, man, it's just a pain in the ass.
The soles of your shoes just melt.
Yeah. As soon as you get in your car, the car's all fucking hot. Even though you put that shade thing on the car, the sunblocker thing, whatever that shit's called. It's just so damn hot, bro. I'm waiting for winter.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. You open the car, it's like, oh fuck, like opening the oven. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
When you're trying to put leather seats. Like
fucking
fuck that.
I got leather seats in my car, so my ass and back be burning up. Yeah, that's the worst. I'm so thankful that
leather seats are overrated to me.
They are, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so they look good. Yeah, they do, and they degrade.
My driver's seat got some rips on it, and what could I do?
Sucks.
Wait, just rip it some more when I sit down. But I mean, I guess time will tell where Joe Burrow goes. I don't see him staying with the Bengals long though. I think he's gonna get frustrated, either pull Andrew Luck and retire because he keeps getting hurt because the Bengals don't do nothing to protect him, or play for a well-run team like the Rams.
And if it weren't for Joe Burrow being there, it's yet another team that's considered to be very undesirable.
The Bengals, cheap owner,
very cheap.
Ohio.
They didn't even have an indoor practice facility for the longest time, dude. That would piss me off if I was a player.
You had to go under the highway or something like that. I remember Chad Johnson talked about it. It's like, you have to cross the street on the highway and practice outside. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you need to have a place players can go when it's like torture outside in the summer or whatever to get a practice in. That's bullshit.
I would want to play for maybe, it's going to sound crazy. I'm going to say this one time, but part of the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, I would try to be buddy with Jerry Jones, make sure I get a big bag no matter how bad I am or good I am.
Buddy up with him like like Tony Romo did.
Tony Romo did, yep.
Like Michael Irvin did.
Michael Irvin, yep.
Yeah, a lot of those guys. Des Bryant, I think, for a time did.
Yeah. So, because Jerry Jones will take care of you for the most part, except Micah.
Well, I mean, he does have contract disputes, but
he does. But for the most part, he does. I mean, he fucking made Dak the highest paid quarterback. Dak hasn't done shit to earn that money.
And he paid Zeke a lot.
He paid Zeke a
lot more than a lot of running backs get these days. Honestly, I think
because of Zeke, I feel like the running back kind of fell in the shit.
The running back market, where I think it really got fucked up with Zeke. That was one of them, but also Todd Gurley. I think he really fucked it up. Because
it just shows that, man, these running backs are no good for more than 3-4 years.
You pay them, and you're lucky to get a year, maybe at best 2.
That's why I think it's amazing what Derrick Henry's doing right now, playing this well this long into his career.
Yeah, but the fall off will come.
Yeah,
it's probably not going to be. It'll be sooner rather than later.
Which is crazy because back then the league was so run heavy, running backs.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. Like I look physical. I remember Steven Jackson for the Rams. It felt like his career was forever. Yeah, and he was good for most of those years. He was our only good player, really.
Adrian Peterson, he played really well for a long time. I feel like if he didn't get suspended, the ACL injury, he probably would have almost broke Emmitt Smith's record.
Mm-hmm. Marshawn Lynch played for a decent long while.
Yeah.
Marshall Faulk, obviously.
Yeah, he did.
Like what?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, maybe lack of reps. Because running backs don't really get as many carries as they used to since it's so pass heavy now. I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe just.
I mean, look at Emmitt Smith. God damn.
Yeah, he played forever, bro.
I know the beating he must have had to take, but why is it they teams really have feature backs in that kind of way anymore? They split carries and they still can't stay healthy for long. It's crazy. I don't understand it totally. Somebody would have to explain it to me
my guess would probably be because players are much stronger and faster now that they do more damage per hit.
But man,
they're in better shape. You remember back in the day, mostly was smoking cigarettes on the sidelines, fucking probably doing cocaine or crack back in the day.
Yeah,
or eating that's healthy. Now these guys got fucking nutritionists and all this, lifting smarter, probably getting more stronger, faster.
But you would think, like, if you're taking that good care of your body too, that it would prevent
those injuries. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's a weird science.
It is. I don't understand the change there. But we can go ahead and wrap things up. Next up and last but not least, I did bring a tier list to the equation here. I know it's been a long time since we've done one, but I thought it'd be fun to just do one and see how you feel about it. Because things have changed and moved around a little bit in the off season. So we can switch over to our trios. And let's see. I think I already have it up. I do. Let me make sure.
I can't see it.
You can't see the list? Okay.
No, I can't see the list or you now.
Yeah. Let me Okay. I can just bring the list over to you on Discord.
Yeah, so you can send me a message of the list. I'll look at it through the message.
Usually I was able to solve the problem though with your inability to see me, but it's strange that I can't now because I can see your cam on. So you still can't see me? Oh, here. I remember what to do.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see you now.
All right. Cool.
All right, I got the list. You got it up on the screen?
I do.
All right. All right, give me a breakdown on this list, man. Let me see what you
All right, the names aren't too catchy. I didn't really know how to come up with catchy names for the off season. You know, it is kind of where the teams sit are kind of just where they sit. But up top, you got your Super Bowl favorites. That's obvious. Under that, you got legitimate contenders. Basically, that just means these teams could easily be in the Super Bowl too. Then you got playoff potential. These teams, I believe, have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs, but the ceiling is the playoffs. Maybe a playoff win, but they're not making it to the Super Bowl. After that, you got Dark Horse. They have an opportunity to make the playoffs and shake things up. But again, it's a long shot for them. And if they do, they're also probably not even winning a playoff game. And then under that, you have spoiler alert. These teams are good enough to play spoiler to teams better than them that are potentially getting into the playoffs, kind of fuck things up. They're the fuck up teams. They fuck shit up for the good teams that want to stay online, keep their record good, and get a good seeding. And then after that, you got rebuilding. These teams are just waiting for 2027.
Actually, it's a pretty good list, man. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing is, why are you disrespecting the Colts? Why can't we be playoff potential? We were damn near in the playoffs last year until we collapsed, but why can't we be a tier up? Why we gotta be a dark horse?
So every team in playoff potential made the playoffs last year, except for Dallas.
I mean, technically, we kind of made the playoffs last year. Technically, after week 10, the season ended for me, and we were in the playoff.
And
oh man,
all the teams in Dark Horse missed the playoffs.
No, wait, hold on. Playoff potential. Not all the teams made the playoffs.
I know, except for Dallas.
Cowboys.
Yes, except for Dallas. However, I do think they have legitimate reason to be bumped out of Dark Horse.
We do too, man. We got Daniel Jones coming back, kind of healthy, but
do you think your offense is as good as Dallas's? I mean, look at their receiver core. All they need to do is just not be like a bottom 5 defense, dude. I do
think that offense is as good as Dallas. If I'm lying, let's lightning strike me down right now. Exactly. Yeah, and our defense is better. Our defense is for sure better than Dallas's defense.
Well, almost everyone's is.
And yet we're not on the damn playoff potential, man. This is crazy disrespect. And I will say another team I would probably move is the Patriots, Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah, the problem I had there is, do I only put one AFC team on that tier? That seems a little bit unreasonable.
You can move up the Broncos.
You'd rather have the Broncos and Super Bowl favorite than the Patriots, though?
Yes. I mean, if you think about it, the Broncos probably would have won the game if they had Bo Nix, that playoff game against the Patriots.
That is a fair take. I personally think the Broncos are. I don't know that they're going to win 13 games this year, man. So their seeding won't be as good. I don't know. I just have a feeling in my gut that the Patriots are more legitimate as a contender moving forward because their quarterback played so good. Bo Nix still a little bit of an unknown. And they just picked up A.J. Brown. So they have a playmaker on offense now. And, man, Josh McDaniels really dialed it up, man. And I had to put – I really felt in my gut I had to put another AFC team in that top tier. And the Patriots are the only one that really felt totally right for me.
And then I would say – the Bengals being legitimate contenders is kind of crazy given their lack of playoff appearances the last couple of years. So again, they could have been dark horse just like we were because we didn't make the playoffs. We're getting mistreated harshly, but you got the Bengals. I mean, yes, I get they got Joe Burrow, they got Jamar Chase, got T. Higgins. That's great. Well, who they got on defense?
I think exactly. That's the problem. All they need to do is play better defensively. And they did make some changes on defense.
They did.
But they are just a scary fucking team. Yeah, Chargers were hard to place. Because I think I find them to be a team that can win a playoff game going forward. I think they can this year win a playoff game.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, the Texans, their defense was really good last year, but CJ Stroud, man, he's just.
I know.
He went out on the way that he went out last playoffs, bro. It was ugly.
I know.
Ugly loss, bro. He looked terrible.
That is literally my only reservation about the Texans. If it weren't for his play and inconsistency at times, I love this roster. Yeah. I think their roster is fucking elite.
He got a haircut, so maybe, fresh cut, fresh start.
Be able to absorb more knowledge into his brain.
Yeah. But Lions, did the Lions make the playoffs last year?
No, I don't remember. Missed, but I think they're gonna have a bounce back year.
Let's hope so. Ravens, same thing, missed the playoffs, but Lamar was hurt, and when he came back, he pretty much almost got them there. After they were like 1-5. Chiefs, Mahomes was there for most of the year, and they looked pretty bad, but Mahomes is Mahomes. I expect them to have a bounce back year.
If they have another, if they run it back and have another year like last year, they're moving way down. They're in a prove it year.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, playoff potential. Like I said, the only thing I would change is put the Colts up there because, goddamn it, we almost beat you guys, and we were at one point top tier with Super Bowl contenders last year,
But the collapse was
collapse was pretty bad. All right, goddamn. Yes, you don't have to remind me. We had the podcast episodes, like fucking every episode from the start of the show. It was a collapse after collapse. But
okay, other than the Panthers, because they play in such a garbage division.
Yes, true.
Which one of those teams do you think you guys reasonably are better than, above you?
The Jaguars.
What were your how'd you play the Jags last season? Because the Jags had won 13 games.
I know they beat us last year. I remember that one game they beat us when what's his name? Phillip Rivers was in. We got our ass kicked pretty bad.
Okay, week 17, they beat you. And then and in week 14 they beat you.
Yeah. But still.
But
still, man, I just feel like we're better than them. Last year was rough. When we played them,
they were a 13-win team. Think about that.
I think about how we were 8-2 at one point. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's all I have. I just feel like, man, if we were healthy last year, we would have definitely done something. We probably would have took the Jaguars out of those two games. But it is what it is. I hope we prove you wrong and we end up, moving up some tiers. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't change too much.
I put you at the top of that tier. The Colts are definitely one that it's on this list.
You could split the horseshoe in half, put one half on the dark horse, and the other half. It was something, man. But as far as the bottom two tiers, that's pretty spot on. The spoiler alert, Steelers got Aaron Rodgers on one leg, pretty much. The Falcons got Tua. The Bucks got Pammy Baker. The Giants got CT Scatterboo and Jackson Dart. Titans got nothing. Raiders got Fernando Mendoza, hopefully, and they got a new head coach, so maybe they could be in spoiler.
I think they need another year to build.
Yeah, but I was saying they're not even going to start Fernando. They got Kirk Cousins starting.
Yeah,
the Jets are the Jets. They got Geno Smith. The Browns, I don't know what they got going on. I forgot they lost Myles Garrett.
When you trade away Miles, it's like you're waiting until next year.
Cardinals and the Dolphins, they're just same thing. I'm surprised you have the Dolphins last. I would put like the Jets probably last, to be honest, because at least the Raiders got at least a potential franchise quarterback.
Who is the quarterback
of the Jets?
Of the Dolphins?
Malik Davis.
Oh Jesus! And then who's their coach?
Me and you. I don't know who their not Mike McDaniel. We know that. Who is their coach? Who did they hire? Shit, I don't remember. Dolphins new coach Jeff Hafley. The fuck kind of name is that?
Dude, this organization. To me, I think the Cardinals could maybe take them.
Who is this man? I never. Jeff Hafley.
They're in complete tank mode.
I would still say the Jets are worse, man. They got Geno Smith, and Geno Smith looked like. Oh, is it Malik Willis? Oh, yeah, Malik Willis is who they got. Nah, who did I say? Malik Davis? Malik Willis. That's the quarterback. He played good last year though. He played backup for remember for Jordan Love a couple games. He played pretty well. He almost beat the Ravens.
Oh yeah. That doesn't
That's
inspire
why
a ton of confidence in me.
Well, I would at least put him over the Jets. The Jets got Geno Smith. I don't know who the fuck the coach is. Who is the Jets?
Geno, I have more confidence in than the backup from the Packers who played 2 games. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
like
no,
the Packers defense kept them in a lot of games. Like his burden wasn't very high.
Oh, Aaron Glenn. He's still the coach. Nah, man. Geno Smith played so bad last year, bro. It was like one of the crazy. It's like he reverted back to the Jets, and now he's back with the Jets. So I don't know about that one. He played really, really bad last year. And I was kind of rooting for him and the Raiders to have like finally a decent year with Pete Carroll, reunited with Pete Carroll from the Seahawks days. And he played so bad, bro. Like it was like it almost looked like he was playing bad on purpose, like he was selling. But yeah, I would say the Jets are probably the worst team in the NFL right now, truth be told. And then maybe
I don't know.
maybe the Cardinals after that.
I don't know. I think those bottom 4 you could go any direction. I mean, really all of them, but the Raiders I just put up top because they got a quarterback and they have a brighter future right now.
Yeah, they do. That's what I was saying. Yeah, they at least got a future.
They have a veteran quarterback.
Yeah,
to learn from, and they kept Max Crosby.
The Browns got a veteran quarterback too in Watson, but
it's not very good experience.
Yeah, and they got Shador Sanders. I would put the Browns over the Jets too, man.
I thought you loved Shador.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would put the Browns over the Jets as the second best team in the rebuilding tier.
Oh, really?
I would go with the Jets last. Yeah. That's it.
I don't know. It was hard for me to, have an exact ranking for those bottom 5, but I just like the Dolphins. Man,
you just hate the Dolphins, man. I don't know what your problem is with Dolphins, but they're not that bad.
They got rid of Tua. They fired their coach. They're in
total disarray. Don't they still got Tyreek, or is he?
Yeah, he's probably not going to be playing.
Yeah, he's not going to be playing though.
They got nothing. At least the Cardinals have some experience at quarterback. Jacoby Brissett. They got that tight end. What's his face? He's amazing. Honestly, he's their best player. Now Marvin Harrison Jr.
Tyreek got released. I forgot.
Oh,
I was
that's right.
I could have sworn he got released.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's not gonna be playing next year because if he was, someone would have signed him by now. But yeah, I think they're gonna wait. Damn, so the Dolphins got Malik Willis. That's pretty much it, I guess. Oh, yeah, because Waddle went to the Broncos, right? Jalen Waddle.
Did he?
I think so.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Broncos. Yeah, he went with the Broncos. So they lost their 2 speedy receivers. I still say the Jets are still bad, man. The Jets are the Jets, man. At least the Dolphins have been making the playoffs, and they've shown they can run an organization somewhat. But the Jets just top to bottom, they're just a bad franchise, bro.
Well, hey, I'm open to persuasion on that bottom tier. I didn't really have like hard exact science about. I didn't really feel as strongly about that tier as I do some of the others.
Yeah, I understand. It's just like the bottom feeders.
Just kind of splitting hair over the worst teams in the league. I think they're all just really bad teams. Like that, man. The gap between them and some of those that top tier, like holy.
But I guess we'll see how it plays out. I'm curious to see if anyone in the comments that's watching, if there's any changes you would make to this tier list, what would it be besides the Colts being mistreated? Is there any other changes you would make yourselves?
So you think Colts need to be in like legitimate contender?
No, not that. I'm not that delusional. Now I would say
swap them with the Chargers.
I would say playoff potential, man. We have to make the playoffs next year. Like there's no and ifs or buts about it. Like we have.
I just look at your division and I kind of feel like
it's tough. It's tough. Don't get me wrong. The Jaguars.
That's why the Carolina Panthers are up there, and not down with you guys because they have such a shit division. Honestly,
3 teams
the Saints could easily win that division next year, in my opinion. That's why I have them in the tier just below it. Yeah,
their rookie quarterback played well. I forgot his Tyler.
Yeah, and I think he'll continue to improve. They're building. That's really the only reason Carolina went up there, just because of how poorly I think of their division. But yeah, you guys, reason like the two teams ahead of you are man, they played really. Texans, I have a ton of respect for their roster. I think their roster is elite,
well coached.
And the Jags are come off a 13-win season. That is crazy. Only reason it's hard for me to fall in love with the Jags is because I'm a Rams fan and I watch all the Rams games, and when the Rams played them, it was like, oh my god, what the fuck? It was like 35-7.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, we'll see, man. But solid list.
Yeah. So you have no love for Aaron Rodgers to bump him up to dark horse?
I gave Aaron Rodgers the benefit of the doubt the last 2 seasons that, after he came back his last year with the Jets, I was like, well, he's coming back from the injury. But then last year he just, I thought, playing for the Steelers, a well-run franchise, Mike Tomlin, DK Metcalf. He has some weapons now. It's just he don't look the same, bro. He's just so washed, pretty much. That's the only word I can say. He's washed, bro. He's just damaged goods.
Pussyfoots around with the ball in his hand. Yeah, he just don't look right.
I don't know if it's the injury. It's hard to tell if it's the injury or old age, or a combination of both. But he's not the same quarterback he was. I mean, he did kind of decline his last year in Green Bay. They missed the playoffs, but. Hey man, Father Time's undefeated in his last season, so I'll watch somewhat closely. It depends how good the games are too. If they're getting blown out, it's not competitive, I'm not really watching. But I'll try to watch some Steelers games as much as I can to say goodbye to a childhood player, because he's been around since 05. So
yeah, he is. He's been around for a long time.
I was in fucking elementary school when he started. So what was I? I don't remember actually. No, it wasn't. I think I was junior high. But yeah, he's been around for a while, man. Since I've been watching football, he's been around. So he's the last one left.
Yeah, he's an old.
Well, him and Matt Stafford are the last ones there from like my pre-adult days, I guess.
Your pre-pubescent days.
Yeah. Matt Stafford came in 09. Yeah. I was already 15, 16. So yeah.
I didn't make this a topic because this is one that we talked about a ton, but those Aaron Donald rumors are fucking heating up, bro.
I haven't seen any since. I saw the video of him like with the practice facility, and I think that's the last thing I saw. Maybe because my timeline is not filled with Rams stuff like yours probably is, so I didn't see it. And it wasn't. And if it's not like something major, then ESPN's not going to talk about it either, obviously. But if you're like in the Rams circle of social media, I'm sure you probably see all that stuff all the time.
Yeah, I get inundated with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but McVay's not a great liar, and it's hard for him to contain what he knows. Put it that way.
If you don't come back by week 1, I'm gonna have that serious conversation that it's not happening. Let it go.
So you need him there by week 1 in order for.
I mean, if he's gonna play and he's gonna take this series, honestly, I would need him there now. To be honest, me personally, like if you're really gonna come back now. Why are you gonna?
Well, Aaron Donald is known to hate camp, and he's, dude.
I mean, yeah, he's familiar with the playbook. I'm sure the defensive scheme, but at least be an example for the younger guys. Like this is how you do it. Give some tips and tricks to the younger players.
But I don't know. If he's going to do this, I think you need to make it a little bit more comfortable on him.
Well, yeah, they're probably going to fucking tickle his balls and massage his nuts to make sure he's comfortable. I'm sure they're going to do whatever. They're going to glaze him to the end's depth. But it's just to make sure, he wants to come back. Yeah. So they're going to convince him the best they can. But I would say come back now, but if he's not there by week 1, I'm gonna have to give you the talk that let it go, man. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I would like to think you'll be not delusional enough to like think that he's gonna come back still, and we're like in week 10, like, oh, he's gonna come back week 16. The stars are gonna line up. It's just like me waiting for GTA 6. It's gonna once the moon lines up with the sun and we get a solar eclipse never seen before, we're gonna get GTA 6 dropping.
I'm at like 95%.
Okay, well, we'll see. Like I said, week 1, if he's not there, I'm done. I'm not even a Rams fan, but I'm done like speculating and assuming that he's gonna come back. Right now, I'm like 50-50. And tomorrow, each day that gets closer to the season, I mean,
why the fuck would he be on the field in pads? Like, it's just like at that point, you
got to get used to the pads. You got to get used to the helmet again.
Yeah, used to him for what reason?
So you can like be ready for week 1, man. You guys got a tough game week 1.
Yeah, we do. He's gonna be there. He's coming back. I'm at 95.
Oh man, you better hope, or else
that's gonna be a fucking crazy D line, dude.
It's crazy.
It's gonna be a fun year.
Yeah,
fun year, man.
I mean, it'll be fun for you regardless. If you guys got fucking Myles Garrett, like you guys don't really need Aaron Donald.
Our defense is gonna be almost as fun to watch as our offense, dude. Usually, when you're watching football, like offense is always the most exciting. Like it's not necessarily one-sided. You always you see your defense make plays and shit, but offense is like...
Yeah, there's a reason why the NFL helps out the offense. People want to see points scored, touchdowns thrown.
Yeah, you want to see your quarterback throw the ball around the field, Puka making spectacular catches. But man, with AD and Myles Garrett there, defense is going to be almost as exciting to watch as the offense.
Kind of like Legion of Boom was exciting. I mean, in my opinion, the Legion of Boom was exciting. While they were hitting hard, they were fucking picking quarterbacks apart.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I always found like the Ravens defense to be pretty exciting back with the Ray Lewis and Ed Reed era. Yep. Yeah, they were.
And what was the other guy's name? Slugs.
Yeah, Suggs. Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That defense was crazy because you'd see like New England or Indianapolis like lighting teams up, like just
especially the Patriots
putting up 35-40 on everybody. But then they'd play the Ravens, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, this is a struggle for them. Because the Ravens sort of understood strategy of football at a level that like
no one else did.
Yeah, like that only other like quarterbacks, like veteran quarterbacks often do.
Well, not sleeper quarterback, but they had cerebral defensive players. They got Ed Reed, who was a genius on the field. They had Ray Lewis, another genius on the field. Terrell Suggs, a fucking go-getter for the quarterback. I mean, they were just so elite.
Yeah, I know. And they could make like these like tried and true elite quarterbacks who score 1 million points every game look normal.
Yeah, because Ed Reed's probably the best player in his position of all time. You could make the same case for Ray Lewis. Like they had 2 players in their position that probably were like top 3 in their position. So it's kind of hard, you know what I mean?
And they had their defense all on one page. Like they were in the team meetings communicating to them like, this is how Tom Brady plays. This is what they're gonna do. This is how they like to attack. We're gonna take away this and this and this.
Yeah. You're never gonna see that again, though. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And
they would dictate the pace of the game on their own too, in ways like they would trick the quarterback, make him think like they're going here, but they're really going over here.
There, and that's what Ed Reed did to Peyton Manning one time. Picked them off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's about all we have for today.
We did pretty well, almost 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. Solid number of topics, for sure. Did a little bit of off-topic chatter there at the end between topics, but that's how it goes. It's always organic.
But we're getting closer and closer, man. Like
I know. It's just like we're weekly. We're at the time of the season where I'm really starting to get hungry for it. You know what I mean?
I can't wait.
Yeah. Like I really miss it.
Cooler weather. Oh man, that's another thing I'm looking for. Cooler weather. It's not fucking 100 degrees anymore. Football's on. Relax. I could fucking go outside and throw a barbecue, not fucking get a heat stroke. Oh, I can't wait. Colts making the playoffs, proving you wrong, being a playoff potential team. As I'm saying it right now. I don't even know what episode this is, but August 2nd, Colts are a playoff team. If I'm lying, strike me down now. Still alive. So with that said, man, I just can't wait. We're going to be healthy. We're going to be right. Daniel Jones, another year under the system. Yeah.
Let's see who. Let's. Oh shit! I just.
When is the first preseason game, the playoff, the Hall of Fame game? When is that?
You know.
Season. I think it's this Thursday. Is it? Yes, this Thursday at 5:00. We got the Panthers and the Cardinals. I know the Cardinals got the Love guy, the running back, so I look forward to seeing him play for a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I don't really care about it. Or who else the Cardinals? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Jeremiah Love. And Panthers, I don't know who they drafted that was exciting to me, but I know the Cardinals got probably the best player in Jeremiah Love, the running back. Or at least the most NFL ready player. Let's see, NFL preseason.
Who'd you say was playing the NFL Hall of Fame game?
Cardinals and Panthers.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's what I say. The only player I know from the Cardinals that piques my interest that they drafted is their running back. They got like in the third pick. Then next Thursday is when all the other teams play. We got the Colts, Patriots. All right. We got Chargers, Texans, Packers, Steelers. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to play. Damn it. That would have been a good regular season game, though. Packers, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers going back to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Lions, Bengals. Damn, there's a lot of games on Thursday. Cardinals, Raiders. Titans, 49ers. Dolphins, Commanders. Broncos, Falcons. I might check out that Raiders. I want to see if Fernando Mendoza plays. I want to see him play. I want to see how he does on the pro level.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Preseason story.
Browns. I want to see. I'm assuming Shador's probably gonna play if he's back up. I hope he plays. He needs some reps. Who else was exciting in draft? Let me see. Who do you guys play? Let me see where you guys at. You guys played the Chiefs. Okay, on Saturday. Chiefs Rams. I want to see Ty Simpson play.
That's so weird though, because I feel like we play them in the season too.
Yeah, but it's
because usually when you have a preseason matchup with a team, you do the joint practices with them too, so they kind of combine those, and it's so weird when you have joint practices with a team you play.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, like you said, they're probably gonna just call their bad plays anyways. Plays they want to test out if they might work or not. If it don't work, then scratch it from the playbook, and if it works, save it for a rainy day in the regular season or playoffs.
It will be cool if we get some footage though out of the joint practices of Chiefs.
If there's drama, they'll drop some footage. If there's some drama, fights, But
even if there's not drama though, Chiefs and Rams is always. That's a good one, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good Super Bowl matchup. Old guard versus new guard. Mahomes versus Stafford.
Yeah. By the way, I'm looking at the Colts schedule
for preseason.
No, not preseason. Because you were talking about how the Colts are going to make the playoffs. Blah blah blah. You guys,
they got shit on my parade, man.
You guys have a tough.
Yeah, we have a pretty tough schedule
of 3 games to start the season. Really, maybe even 4. That's a tough 4 games. You cannot go 0-3 or 0-4. That's all I'll say.
Look, man, I'm just speaking with my heart. My heart says we're a playoff potential team. That's what I'm gonna stick by until we go 0-3. I might be like, all right, Fitz, we might be in trouble. We're 0-3, but anything's possible. We could still, run the tables, go fucking 13-0 after that. But yeah, thanks for reminding me that we do have a tough opening season. Like the first couple of games. I know we played with the Texans. Yeah, the Ravens.
The Ravens and Chiefs. And the Chiefs, I think. Those 3.
Yeah. But then it gets easier. We get the Commanders.
You guys can maybe beat the Chiefs.
Steelers. I mean, we do have their number, kind of. I feel like Mahomes.
If you go 2-1 in that stretch, I'll say you guys are making the playoffs.
And we will. And because we do have kind of the Chiefs. I don't know why. It's kind of like Brady and the Ravens. Like we just have, the Ravens had Brady's number. Well, we got Mahomes' number, man. We're that good like that. We're good like that. He can't figure us out. He can't figure out our defense. Like we got him confused. He plays really bad against us all the time for some reason, but it is what it is. The Ravens, on the other hand, they might kick our ass. Maybe I don't know. It's a toss up because they got a new coach and all that. The Texans
team.
We did beat. I want to say we beat the Texans last year. At least one game before everything went to hell.
Yeah, it'll be on C.J. Stroud. He's just got to hold it together if he can. Yeah. Man, that team's.
I hope he does it though.
Freaking crazy.
But then after that, it gets pretty easy. We get the Commanders. That's a dub. Steelers. That's a dub. Titans. That's a dub. So we can. At worst case, we'll go 3-3. Best case, we'll go 5-2. No, 4-2. You know what I mean? But nah, it's
4-2 would be a respectable way to start the season.
Yeah, that's very respectable.
It'll put you right in position to do what you need to
do. Now, what if we end up? Let's just start slow. Inch by inch. Let's just say.
All right.
We'll just go. Let's just say the first 3 weeks. I want to see who gets off to a better start the first 3 weeks. Colts or Rams, and if we end up having the better start the first 3, I'm gonna be talking so much shit. I'm gonna be miserable to talk to for those first 3 weeks. If we end up with a better record than you guys, oh man, I'm gonna be talking so much shit. You're gonna hate me. You want to quit the show. You probably swap my house or something. I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna be a pain in the ass for you, man. If we end up for the disrespect that we received today on your tier list, I'm gonna make sure I make your life a living hell. We end up better record than you guys.
Let's see. We've got our first 3 is 49ers, Giants, Broncos.
I see you guys losing the 49ers, the Giants,
and the Broncos. We're gonna go 0-3.
No, I see you guys. I can see you guys losing to the Broncos and the 49ers and beating the Giants. That's the worst case scenario for you guys, in my opinion. Best case scenario, you guys win all 3 games.
Yeah.
But worst case, you guys lose to the Broncos and the 49ers and only beat the Giants, and you guys are 1-2.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, our schedule's tough. Yeah. Our schedule is we've got.
No. Don't plant seeds now with excuses. It like I said.
Your schedule. The Colts schedule is by definition just objectively easier than ours, by far. You have a tough 3-game stretch to start the season, but we have a tough stretch all season. That's just what it is.
One of the great coaches of all time said, "You don't control who you play. You just go out there and do your job."
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping the Rams, of course, will do. But no question about it, the Colts have an easier road to.
But who has the better team? On paper.
Unquestionably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So technically,
but I look at all. That's the thing. I look at all these games and I feel like we can beat any one of these motherfuckers. But it is a tough schedule.
We'll see, man.
You got the Niners twice, Broncos, Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, Chargers. Did I already say Seahawks twice? Packers, Cowboys. Yeah, that's a tough road, man.
I don't know. That sounds like you're just making excuses for when it does happen and I win.
Nah.
We had a tougher schedule. Hey, man.
Well, look, the first 3 games are the first 3 games. Who do you think's gonna? Would you put money on who's gonna have the better record at the end of the season? Nobody remembers who the fuck won the first 3 games.
I'm sure the Raiders fans remember when they beat the Patriots last year.
And then lost every other game.
Every other game after that. I don't like going that far in the future, man. I don't like thinking that much ahead. Cause I could, I don't know. For all I know, I could, not make it that long. But let's just take it first 3 weeks, man. Why you gotta jump the gun? Like, what's? It's like kind of like when you're reading a book and you just skip to that last page and you just figure out what happened. You want to find out what? No, you gotta chapter by chapter, page by page. We're gonna get there every 3 weeks. We're gonna look at our schedules, our records, and see how we're doing.
So if you win the first game and I lose the first game, you're just going to throw a fucking party, huh?
I'm sorry. Hey, every win is valuable to me. So
I understand that after you starting the podcast and not getting a single win. I can
also
understand.
Be one of the podcasts for me. Yes, I am going to throw a party. I might have a little drink.
Well, just. Being that you didn't get a single win last season, just to try to be at least a little humble about it.
Humble is a word that I don't even know.
It's
So
not your vocabulary.
it's not my vocab. And I'm gonna be talking shit. I'm gonna take a shot live on stream. Cheers to the Colts. Here's to many more. And if they lose every game after that, then I'll stop drinking. All right, how about that? Every time Colts win, I'll take one shot on stream. And if they don't win, then I won't.
Well, if you're coming with alcohol, I want to drink too.
Yeah, every win.
I don't want you to be buzzing and me not be on the level.
Yeah, just one shot. I'm not gonna like chug a whole bottle. I ain't that crazy.
No,
it's just a shot.
We're not gonna
victory
get
shot.
Shit faced.
Yeah,
it's not that deep.
No, it's not. And I work in the morning, so
I have to check and make sure we even have anything on hand though.
I have a little bit of vodka left. I drink.
Might have some vodka. Might have some whiskey. I'm not sure though.
I'm not a fan of vodka shots though. I'd rather take a tequila shot than a vodka shot. The vodka I could drink like with Red Bull or Sprite, but
I actually like vodka.
Straight shot.
Yeah, straight shots aren't. Yeah, vodka's not the best.
Not the best
shooter.
one.
Yeah, there's
tequila is well.
Tequila's not really my thing either. But
tequila, I could take a shot of tequila. I could also drink it mixed, but I could take a shot of tequila plain. But vodka tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it does. So, plain. I love vodka as a mixed drink.
Cranberry, yeah, vodka cranberry or Red Bull.
I like vodka tonic. I'll even do a martini. Vodka's
good.
Martini's
fine. Yeah, but you can't really taste it at that point. But yeah, once you mix it, but the plain vodka shot, nah. I could do a tequila shot.
Because like vodka, you say you can't taste it. It does. It just changes whatever it's mixed with to have bite. You know, like it's good.
A little kick.
Yeah, it gives a kick. But yeah, plain it is a little bit like rubbing alcohol.
I feel like I like tequila more plain than I do mixed.
Well, I mean, crazy. Margaritas are great.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I would take a margarita over.
If you had a smooth tequila.
Like I don't like tequila.
Oh,
I think it tastes like puke.
Tequila is really smooth where you don't even like.
Yeah, but so is vodka kind of. If you like,
I've never had expensive vodka. It's always like cheap shit like
Pop Off or something. Yeah, Tito's is not cheap shit, dude. Tito's are good, huh?
$20 for a bottle. I'm talking about I had an expensive like Casamigos. I don't know if you had Casamigos tequila. That's like $60 for a bottle, but it's real smooth.
I mean, Tito's is often ranked amongst like one of the
smoothest vodkas.
Yeah, like good quality, popular American vodka. Tito's is ranked number 1.
It's cheap. I mean, before it was Smirnoff was when I was in my early 20s. It was Smirnoff was like the most popular. Smirnoff or Ciroc.
Goose for me.
Grey Goose.
Yeah,
that was another one too. Grey Goose was popular, but
like Tito's replaced Grey Goose as like the quality bar vodka because it's known to be. I mean, the bottle looks very unimpressive. Like if you look at the bottle, like Goose and Belvedere look like the fanciest, but
yeah, the Grey Goose bottle looks pretty fancy. Shit, I don't even think Ciroc's a thing. I haven't seen Ciroc anywhere. Not that I go looking for it, but Ciroc was like one of the more like super popular. But nah, man, Casamigos tequila is real smooth. Like, you don't taste, you don't get no aftertaste. It's just smooth down your throat. Pause, but it has no kick. It's just like, it's just like it's like you're drinking water almost. Like you don't taste nothing. It just goes right down your throat, and there's no nasty aftertaste, nothing like that. You don't need a chaser for it. You just throw it back. Pause. And it's real smooth, man. I liked it. There was another one I tried at the bar when I was watching the World Cup. I think it was called Clase. There was one I tried to Clase Azul or Clase Azul. It's like almost looks like a genie lamp.
Oh, but that's a cool bottle.
Yeah, that one was like super duper smooth. Like you don't taste nothing at all. It's kind of scary how smooth that one was. But that was like that's $100 bottle.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's
at that pricing tier. It better be fucking good. I don't like paying that much for liquor. Fuck that.
Me neither. That's why I didn't. I had a it was someone else's bottle. It was their birthday. I got a nice new bottle. I'm like, let me try it. Tried it. Delicious. Wow, how much? 100. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my first and last. So
yeah. So this site. I mean, not that they're any more credible than any other site. As far as vodka goes, they have Pinnacle, Stoli, and then Tito's. Tito's is Tito's. Yeah, I mean, it's like not $100 bottle, but like it's quality vodka at that like normal price range.
They say the top smooth vodkas is Grey Goose with no harsh bite, and then Reyka vodka. But Grey Goose is not expensive like that, is it?
Says Goose. This was the site says Goose disappeared too much when diluted, so mixed, but it left behind the unpleasant taste of ethanol.
They said the elite vodka is the most, the smoothest one if you're drinking it straight. How much is it? Let's see, shopping.
We dismissed Kettle One because we found it too bland, underwhelming, and harsh, and it became too watery when diluted.
Around $40, $45, $40 for a elite vodka. Elite. I don't know how this. There's no E at the end, so I don't know if it's elite or still pronounced elite. I never heard of that either. They got Grey Goose Premium for $140. God damn. This must be like the one they were talking about, that smooth. Cause I was like, I don't remember Grey Goose being that smooth and that cheap. But pretty much, yeah, if you're a drinker, you know the higher price you go for the liquor, the more smoother it tastes.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, but I'm talking about it like at a normal range. I'm like,
the normal
premium,
range.
Like,
it's tequila for me if I'm drinking the straight shots.
If you're gonna pay that much for alcohol, to me, it better be like Scotch. You know, like single malt, aged 18 years. You know, that type of shit. It better not just be some vodka.
Yeah, no. But we'll circle around the drinking.
Anyway, we're kind of just we're just bullshitting
like alcoholics.
Yeah.
Gonna post a link to AA Anonymous.
Yeah, we're gonna get Tony Romo.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
But yeah, probably a good place to leave it off. It was fun getting back to it. I know we've been MIA for a little while. That was a good break though. I had games to catch back up on, so made some progress in The Witcher. Played a little of the new Halo. Did you get the new Halo? You're an Xbox guy.
No, I didn't like Halo 1 like that. So if I didn't like it back then, I don't think I was going to like it now.
Damn, you don't even like Halo and you're an Xbox? Like, what the fuck?
No. I like Halo 2 and 3 and Reach, but Halo 1...
But this is a remake, though.
It's the same game at the end of the day. It's like Assassin's Creed, the remake. I didn't like Black Flag when it came out. I'm not gonna like it now just because they redid the graphics. I mean, that's cool. They added third person mode, but try to kind of mix up a little bit. I'll probably check it out eventually. I was like watching nonstop Daredevil and like The Punisher to get ready for that Spider-Man movie that came out a couple of days ago that I haven't even had a chance to get in because I wanted to make sure I was thinking I was gonna be able to catch up, but I can't binge watch a whole series and go to work and try to binge watch like 3 hours, especially when the episode's like an hour long each. It was not happening.
I've been making my way through House of Cards.
Oh, Netflix?
Yeah.
No.
I've watched it a long time ago. But I saw a clip on YouTube and I was like, man, I love this show. I need to rewatch this shit.
I think I got TikTok brain, man.
What does that mean?
TikTok brain,
too short attention span.
Yeah, man.
So you can't watch shows. You have to doom scroll for your dopamine now.
Yeah, because
that's sad.
Because I could like George Lopez, I'll watch on Hulu because the episode's only 20 minutes long, so I could watch an episode just fine of George Lopez because 20 minutes I could watch that. But like these like longer TV shows like the Daredevil, like they're an hour long. Like I could watch like an episode or two, but after like 3 or 4 episodes in, I start like dozing.
Well, I mean, okay, but like 3 or 4 episodes in a sitting is a lot. Like, yeah, you could get up and do other shit, play a video game, and then come back to it.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna get back on gaming.
But you can binge George Lopez for hours.
No, probably like an hour or two, but within an hour or two, I watched like 8 episodes because the episodes are like 20 minutes each, so I could get like a whole chunk of the season.
Well, that's true. The episode's super short.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost done with it too. And I already watched it when it used to come on Nick at Night all the time.
Oh yeah, dude, George Lopez is funny.
Yeah,
it was a good sitcom. They don't make sitcoms anymore like they used to, dude.
No, it's nostalgic. I just watch it now. I'm just watching now just for like nostalgic purposes.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think the acting of the 2 kids are kind of cringy, but
yeah, some of it kind of aged pretty bad. Like he's trying to hit on his cousin, Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
that
it's
wouldn't
like
that would not fly
yeah,
today.
that's kind of a stupid thing. Yeah,
Like he's just trying so hard to get at his cousin, one of the son, because it's the last season, so he's like a teenager now, and so he's like trying so hard to get on his cousin who's an adult in their family, of course, that too, and yeah.
Didn't even like the old guy, like the wife's dad or whatever.
Yeah, he's
George's father-in-law, kind of like
he was dating a younger girl in the show.
Yeah, I can't remember what the situation was with that. I remember it also being a little weird and like incesty or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping on that. But I remember the one episode, dude. It was George's mom's birthday or whatever, something like that. Or maybe like we're celebrating her being around the factory for so many years, and they're like, "This is her when she was young," and her tits are up here. I need to smoke and a beer, and then they lower them.
They lower her now, and it's the same now. I need to smoke and a beer. And she gets all butthurt about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. That shit was funny. You got to take it on the chin.
Yeah.
You just like your tits sag when you're old. That's what it is. And let's be honest, you probably are saying the same shit. I want to smoke and a beer. Like it's not. I don't know why she got butthurt about that. It was kind of sloppy writing to me.
Yeah.
Like she insults people all the time. You got to be able to.
Oh yeah, she does, especially George. Yeah.
Constant shit talking. So when he talks shit back, like that's your relationship. You just shit talk each other. So when he does it, like you got.
It's just interesting seeing like these older shows and like the jokes they would say then, and then like in today's climate, none of the shit would fly. Like.
Shit, yeah, that's why they can't make sitcoms like they used to. Like like when they try, they are super watered down. They feel like Disney sitcoms. Like I was watching that '90s show, and it's like, oh, this kind of reeks of like a Disney Channel sitcom. Like
I try to watch that.
Watered down.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes of that. I'm like, yeah, this ain't the same, man. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. They got that original actors back for the most part, except for that one guy who was locked up for.
And the kid actors in that show, like the original cast, is so much better. Like they're just such better actors. I don't know.
It's just like you want shows to come back like they've been like, but it's hard to bring shows back like that, man. It's like they were a show of their time. Like if you bring something back, like if you bring back like Martin, for example, like I don't think it would, like a lot of the jokes would be the same because of today's climate. Or if you bring,
they bringing back Everybody Hates Chris?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought I saw some. Like maybe it was like a then and now photograph or something.
Or if you brought back, that's another edgy show. Trying to think. Like My Wife and Kids, maybe. It was pretty edgy for the time. Or Married with Children. Married with Children. Oh
yeah. I didn't really get into that one too much.
I used to watch it sometimes. Yeah, I would watch a little bit.
Oh, there's an animated reboot in the works for Everybody Hates Chris? Oh, weird.
Like Beavis and Butthead?
I don't know. Kind of stupid.
Beavis and Butthead? You don't like Beavis and Butthead?
I was talking about stupid to do an animated version. But nah, I never got into it.
Damn, I used to like Beavis and Butthead. I used to watch it on my PSP. I had a little you know how the PSP had the UMD movies?
Yeah.
They had like a greatest hits Beavis and Butthead episodes. UMD movie, and I got that. I used to just watch that over and over again. Cause I used to watch it on MTV too. Back in the 90s.
Yeah, it wasn't my speed. I think like shows like South Park and The Simpsons.
Like South Park, for example, that's a show that's, I mean, it's still on to this day. I'm surprised it's like, you know, The Man Show. Do you remember that show? Yeah, that was pretty much a show about guys, 2 guys. It's like a game show, but with girls and bikinis and stuff like that. Yeah, very manly.
Well, anyway, we probably just end this thing. Yeah. I've been saying we need to wrap it up, so let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Love you.
Catch y'all later. Peace.